got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Safe to say I don't know you, but now I'ma never know you. Fuck your hope, it's just another obstacle I'm stepping over. Every time I turn around, it's something I ain't never sober. Ain't no coming back, you take it there, once you're dead, it's over. You don't got me in your best interest, and screaming out your eyes. Princess cut deuces leaning out the ride. Look at your soundtrack, whole material I supplied. Jeopardize my kids' meals, send them all on a doctor ride. We represent the minority, let's monopolize more than 1 million tears drop. Dealt with too many chopper rides. Everybody for self, nobody chopping pies. Conniving niggas lay down in the box of lies, ignorant and fucked up. Why would you want the old banks? That nigga there's a closed case. 20 years of my cold tapes, bubbly chairs and gold plates. Brought the ugly stairs and nose breaks, room full of snakes, finally no space. Fake nigga with a fake page, I'm on a ghost chase. God bless the child that hold his own and keep his folk straight. Grimy in the cold state, that's how it gotta be. Dominating finally, I'ma make you proud of me. Yeah, safe to say I don't know you, but now I'ma never know you. Fuck your hope, it's just another obstacle I'm stepping over. Every time I turn around, it's something I ain't never sober. Ain't no coming back, you take it there, once you're dead, it's over. You're all the way gone, incapable of change, why try? Too busy stuck in the matrix, you die without Wi-Fi. Just mind your business, witness, turn a blind eye. Shit, who we packing, kiss your burner, bye-bye. Your bridge is burning, not mine. I lost my partner in the crime. Wish I can go get you, kick it with you one last time. Snap a dope picture, shit don't make no sense. Hoping I crack the code quicker. My face a jewel, don't let the platinum and gold trick you. The only role models on our side's the Falcon. They teach you all about crime. Lucky if he get out fine. Most of my friends were outlined or outlaws. Why would we care about yours? The one was a joy, rip up your house floors. The victim line of vouch for us. We on the strip with rocks and Glocks tours. Run from the force, know what they got for us. We all with it, hope you fit it, don't get knocked off. Moment of silence for the while as you feel a block pause. Yeah, safe to say I don't know you, but now I'ma never know you.
What's good? What's good? We back again. What's good with the fam? How y'all feeling? Salute to the family. If y'all catch this on the playback, y'all already know. Sub to the channel. Hit the like button. Turn the notifications on. And come rock out with the fam. What's good with y'all? What's going on? Kyle Sports, my brother. JBT, Just Boxing Talk is in the building. Miss Joette, peace and blessings to the queen. All things, what's good, bro? How you feeling? Mike, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? What's good with it? Kyle Sports in the building. What's good, bro? Good cook over there, too. Mike Kirkland, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Hope everybody's feeling good on this good Monday to get the week started. This fight week. It's fight week, and we got a good card, y'all. We got a good card from top to bottom. Got some prospects on the card. You got Abdullah Mason coming back. Troy Isley got a big fight with Vladimir Hernandez, the kid that beat J-Rock and Truck Simpson, I believe. He beat him both. So that's who Troy Isley got to fight. That's a real fight. You got Brian Norman, Quentin Randall. You got Navarrete and CONCEICAO, and then you got the main event. I think the whole card is worth talking about. So we're gonna be building on this this card, man. This card coming up. Zoomverse, peace and blessings to my bro. What's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? What's going on with you? I seen something else. I gotta pull something out real quick, y'all. And y'all favorite 140 pounder Teofimo is back talking crazy again, man. He said Tank Davis only fight B-level opposition, man. He said he only staying at B-level. That's some big words, man. I don't know why the young Teofimo seem to think that Tank Davis won't fight him. I don't believe that. I believe Tank will fight him. I believe it. Hold on, y'all, I'm pulling up something. Y'all give me a second. Tacoma anyway, Monster's little brother fight Wednesday. I think it's the zone. Yeah. He said that, damn, Rozier was good with Rozier. He gonna come right in when he said Troy gonna lose. I think I'm gonna tell you this, right? I don't think it'll be an easy fight for Troy Isley, right, Rozier? But I do believe in the coach that's been working with him. I believe in the trainer, the coach that's been working with him. I believe that he gonna get him right. I do. I really do. I think the most important takeaway from the coach that he's working with is the preparation. I think he'll have him prepared to win for sure. You know what I'm saying? He damn sure can't do what Truck Simpson did, right? But this Hernandez kid is gonna come to fight. But Troy Isley, I think, is gonna be ready for it. I really do. Teach, what's good with it? Teach, how you feeling? Yes, sir. I keep telling him, Teach, he ain't getting no more than 2-3 rounds. I don't care about that power and how big he is. I don't care about none of that. Hernandez has too much experience and output. I get you. I'm listening. I'm not against that, but again, my confidence is coming in. I believe in Troy as a young fighter, Olympian, and I believe that that Coach Ron gonna get him right, man. I believe he gonna get him right. I believe he getting him right. Justin James, what it do? He said, I'm gonna call Tank. I've seen Tio retire the trash talk man now. Yeah, now he the trash man. But he back talking, Justin. He said Tank only fights at the B level, man. He said Tank only fights B-level opposition, man. He got to put some more respect on Tank Davis' name. William Old School, my brother. How you feeling, bro? Kirk Douglas in the building was good. He said, why you get the 140 talk all that? Hey, Kirk, that ain't the only thing. I heard word got back that they seen Tio in the gym and he wasn't talking like that. They say he was quiet as hell in the gym when they seen him. I mean, Tio must have issues sleeping because Tank will get him lullaby. You know it. Salute to my guy, Justin, man. How you feeling? Yeah, we believed it truck too. He fought hey, Rozier, he fought the wrong fight, man. Players mess up. He fought the wrong fight. Aisha, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Yeah, he fought the wrong fight. Yeah, he fought the wrong fight. You say he won that payday. He wanted to get KO'd bad. Part of me feel like Teofimo really feel like Tank Davis won't fight him. Like I said, I mean, he got his reasons for it, right? But that don't mean I gotta agree with it. I just want people to tell me when was the opportunity truly available for them to fight each other, other than just saying it, right? I want to know when the opportunity was there. It's the same thing with Haney. Like I see people say he don't want to fight Devin Haney, but people can't tell you the time that they both was available. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be trying to hear it. You did. But I think Tank's situation is just different than other people's. I think I say this all the time. He's been able to navigate throughout the sport of boxing without the attachment of a belt or even having that elite level talent in the ring on the other side of himself. He's still been able to be successful. And he's built himself into a household name. I think the only thing he could do to improve his career, obviously, is to fight these names that we want to see him in there with, right? But this stuff got to make sense, and these fighters really got to want to fight too. Like, it take two to fight, and people can't just keep saying who Tank need to fight without saying nobody else who nobody else need to fight. Everybody need to fight the best, not just him, right? I get the onus is on him a little bit more because of the pay-per-view star attachment and the fact that he's a little bit older than some of these guys, but you just got to give it time, man. I just don't think the fights that we're asking for was going to happen any sooner than what they've been happening. I just don't, especially not with this landscape of boxing and everybody trying to get as much money as they possibly can. Everybody trying to maximize their dollar. And I think when that takes place, you find boxing in a weird place where certain fights just simply are not going to be made until people get the money they asking for. And if they don't, then some of these guys are just willing not to fight. Nah, he don't, Rozier. That's why I say belts matter. It's circumstantial if belts matter, right? They just don't. That doesn't apply to every single fighter. Some people are going to be able to be successful and be a part of meaningful fights without belts. Man, Tank is just a prime example of it. He's the most obvious example of it. Hey, yeah, you know it, Justin. It's a fact. I want to see all them fight. That's what we always say, right? We want to see all these dudes mix it up, because anything less will be uncivilized. Y'all make sure y'all run the likes up, man. Can we get the likes to match the views? Man, I'm about to pull this video up from Hasim Rahman. Hasim Rahman, he was doing some talking, and he talked about Tank and his street pain versus, Devin Haney and Shakur. I thought it's an interesting little build, man. His the point that he was making in this video. PGH Big Dog, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Guys like Oshaki need belts. Yeah. That's a good name that you threw out there, Rozier, because unfortunately for him, he took a couple losses early, right? So I think without a belt, people, especially with him being, damn, that's a great name, yo. With a belt, without a belt, but with those 2 losses, that would be people's built-in excuse or reason not to fight him and try to dismiss him as a talent. But when a guy like that hasn't lost in years, and he's done nothing but win since losing that second fight, you get what I'm saying? It's been years since he lost. Now he got a belt attached to his name. Now he could chase down unifications and stuff, and people still going to avoid trying to fight him. You know what I mean? They still going to try to avoid fighting him. It's crazy, but they are. But facts, Rozier, that's a great point, bro. Guys like Oshaki definitely need belts. Be real. Tank announced. Tank say he moved to 140 with Bill T.O. Seer say Devin and T.O. moved to 47 immediately after saying, you know why, Will? Because the pressure is on. It's a lot safer. This is what I come to realize. It's a lot safer to say you want to fight Tank and talk that Tank stuff when you're not in the same weight class. Everybody want to talk Tank when you ain't in the same weight class. And that's a great point, though, fam. And then move right up. Big Dog Willie in the super chat. Bill Cap 2 million times last week broke Trump record. Ah, man. Sir Billiam.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie, always supporting their grind. Yeah, punch on the like button for me as we keep on rolling. Nah, don't tell me. It didn't do that, did it? I know it did. Yeah, pardon me for a second. My bad, y'all. I was trying to pull something up. I know I got it. LaMarcus Gertz was good with it, Gertz. LaMarcus, what it do, homie? How y'all feeling? Sleepless was good with it. Trump was here Saturday night. MSG, they was cheering him on too, wasn't they? Sleepless. They was loving. They was loving his ass too. They was loving Trump ass. What's good with the Sleepers? How you feeling? Y'all smashed the like button, man. Yeah, so T.O. been doing some talking, man. He just got to show me, man. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. My bad, y'all. I'm about to pull this. Man, I hate that it did this. I didn't upload. Bro, 34th Street was on fire at night because of him. He crazy. T.O. gonna get his ass handed to him talking crazy about Tank like that. Tank gonna put some hands on this man. Jonathan said T.O. speaking facts about Tank. You know what, yo? I'll say this, bro. It's too much. I think it's too much. It's entirely too much stock put into resumes nowadays. I really do. I really feel like that. And like I'll say this and I'll mean it. There's nobody, and I repeat, there's nobody that Teofimo fought that Tank can't beat. Nobody. Nobody. And you got to think, this the same Teofimo that got his ass handed to him by Kambosos. Imagine Kambosos fighting Tank Davis. We all know what happened. You get what I'm saying? The hell with what Teo talking about. I don't care. I don't give a damn what he talking about, bro. He gotta show me something. He gotta show me he could beat Tank. He showed me something. Like I love the 2 wins that Teo got. I love the Loma win. And I love the Josh Taylor win even more because Josh Taylor was a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? What Tank say I meant. Oh yeah, I'm hearing that you know, Team Tank, however you want to say it, whether it's, I don't want to say it's just Tank, I want to say his team. Matter of fact, because I heard it right from one of the coaches. They seen Teo in the gym somewhere and they said he wasn't doing none of that talking. They said he was a lot, he was very quiet, should I say. Joseph was good with that. Tank won't send a contract. The problem is always going to be this, Joe. These people want Tank to chase them wherever they're comfortable. You get what I'm saying? I just don't think that's real. You get what I'm saying? I don't think chasing these guys where they're most comfortable makes sense for Tank, right? But you know, he damn sure wasn't talking like that at 35 when he was there with him. You get what I'm saying? So you could talk that stuff now, bro, but you seen that man and y'all was quiet. I don't respect it, man. You've been doing speaking a lot of ill will on Tank. I like Teo. It's just fighter talk, but I got Tank knocking Teo out too. I really do. John said Loma. We don't know what would have happened. No, I'm telling you, we'll never know until they fight, right? But I'm just telling you what I think. Oh, you talking about with Kambosos? No, we do know what would have happened. Teo and Tank is 2 different guys, bro. Like, again, man, Tank get a lot of criticism for his resume, but he don't get enough credit for his skill set and the accomplishments and the wins that he do got. All they do is discredit everything. People discredit all his wins, bro. They keep saying he ain't fought nobody. I just disagree with that. I think that's a very poor assessment of Tank Davis in his career. Know what I mean? And then when you really look at it, you know, these dudes might have fought guys that are a little bit better than the competition that he fought. It's nobody's fighting guys that's night and day. You know what I mean? Nobody's doing that. Teo question if he still had it. That's a dude that will fold at a time of pressure. And you know all Tank will be doing is applying pressure. Tay, the real queen of MMA. How you feeling, Queen? Appreciate you stopping through. Peace and blessings to the Queen. Yeah, he would have stopped him, bro. Respectfully. Fate, my bro, my bad. Pardon me, yo. Tank's a pay-per-view star right now. That's because of the way Floyd did. That Tank style and power. I'm telling you right now, let me give you an example. You already put them hands on him. Sparring. It was younger. Yeah. You seen the sparring with Tank and Teo. I did. I seen it. Anthony, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you, baby. Yeah, man. Nah, if he sent it, see, that's the thing, bro. We got to be realistic. Teo could talk that talk now, but he's at 140, bro. He's at 140. I'm telling y'all, I'm saying this and I'm gonna mean it. The people in the boxing community better hope Tank never go up to 140, man, because what they gonna say then? Like, after rewatching that Barrios fight, I'm more than convinced there's nobody up there that he won't have a chance to beat. I don't give a damn what people talking about. I'm telling you, man, that's a dangerous kid, man. You're not gonna just play with him like that. He one of them, bro. And again, you get a lot of flack, bro, for what he did or didn't do at 35. But the man started at 126. He started at featherweight, bro. He was a top fighter there. He was a top fighter at 130. He's a top fighter at 135. That's a special guy, bro. It's going to take more than somebody on his resume, man. Like, that's not the end all be all. What he's shown you thus far in the manner that he's moved in these fights, what is it, 29-0? Man, he beat a lot of ass, bro. He gave us a lot of exciting fights, a lot of good action, man. He showed you a high level of skill. Boxing, IQ, I mean, you name it, man. Tank could do it, bro. I want to bet we could bet 100 on it if is Tank send no contracts out. See, I don't know, man. I can't bet on that, right? I have to be on this team to bet on that. Like, I just don't know how that's gonna go. And I do know contracts ain't going to be sent out in that manner because they cost money to write contracts. Nobody's just sending contracts because fans are at home talking about, I bet he won't send no contract. I bet he won't send no contract like that either. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to just send no contract like that. Ashley's Corner was good, cuzzo. How you feeling? Don't work too hard. Learn a lot for the come up. Listen, oh, man, salute to my cuzzo. 88 Sports Talk. What's good, family? How you feeling? I'm good with you. Rounds Dad couldn't KO in 24. Man, I'm telling you, Tank would not. I'm almost more than convinced that if Kambosos had a rematch clause with Tank Davis, he wouldn't take the fight. I'm all Ant. What's good with it, Ant? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you sliding. Though I'm almost for sure because I think after that first knockout, I seriously doubt that he would want to go in front of his fans and get knocked out again. I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. You know what I'm saying? He already didn't want to get in there with Deb the first time. Then after getting beat up, he had a little bit left. He probably think, yeah, I could get in there. I could get in there. I could take him. You know what I mean? I could get him in a rematch. I'm going to just fight him harder. And Deb beat the rest of the confidence out that boy, man. Tank would absolutely slaughter Kambosos, bro. There's no scenario in my mind where Kambosos makes it out to 12 rounds and on his feet with Tank. Hell no. He get hit way too much. That tough man attitude to get him packed up by Tank. I'm telling you, packed up, man. Get the call the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? Let's pick that 130-pound Sugar Nunez that KO everyone he faced. And Floyd said his next great thing and promoted him a lot. People say next pound for pound, even with the resume, he got assistance. None. Yeah, nah, that's a good point. Fate. IB was good with it, bro. He said Tank too dangerous, no telling when he'll get you out of there. Now I'm telling you, it's at any point it could happen. Two most athletic, 135, 140, they be backflipping and shit. Yeah, that'll be a fun fight. Sleepers. Look, I ain't saying it'll be a wash for Tank. I just got Tank winning and I got Tank stopping him. I think it'll be a very good fight. Competitive. It's a 50-50 fight. But this whole notion that Tank ain't gonna do this and do that, and he only fight B-level fighters, bro. A lot of y'all fight B-level fighters. I'm calling it, man. Josh Taylor was nothing more than a name when Teo fought him, man. He wasn't no longer that A-level fighter. We seen it 2 fights in a row. Josh Taylor, when the last time Josh Taylor looked like a world beater? Against Regis? Because since then, he ain't been looking too hot, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe not. He got Ramirez. He looked damn good against Ramirez. But it's been a couple fights is what I'm saying since Josh Taylor looked like some world beater. He got his ass handed to him by Jack Catterall. He got outboxed every single round except for one, and he got dropped. Then he turns around and fights Teofimo coming off a layoff and look worse than you've ever seen him in your life. Could we argue that Josh Taylor wasn't an elite no more? Because we just seen it 2 fights in a row. It wasn't just like, oh, he looked good against Catterall. It was just a close fight. No, you look terrible there too. I questioned it right there. Was he still elite? Because he needed to take his ass up to 47. Then he got in there and Teo beat him. He was nothing more than the name. He wasn't the same guy. He wasn't the same dude Regis fought. Nobody gonna convince me that. Nobody here can convince me that Teofimo, the Josh Taylor Teofimo fought was the same guy that fought Regis. And I'm saying operating at the same level, man. That dude got complacent after he won Undisputed. I think he went on a super long honeymoon, so to speak. You know what I mean? He just enjoyed life way too much. And I think when he tried to turn back on that switch, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. I think Josh Taylor shot his own self in the foot by getting too comfortable and complacent, man. And it showed in his last 2 fights where he looked like complete shit in both of them. He looked bad against Jack Catterall, and he looked even worse against Teofimo. Teofimo was beating that boy ass, man. Tank can't stop no one. He didn't fight. I mean, that's nobody. That's obvious, bro. That's like stating the obvious. But I mean, I'll say this, bro. I don't think it's too many people in here that don't think Tank stops not Teofimo. Definitely Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Kambosos. Kambosos will never beat Tank Davis ever. And y'all know it. He has punched his ass into the sunken place somewhere, bro. I'm telling you, y'all know it, man. I don't know what you need to see in the ring. And then this is the Kambosos. This is the same guy that just got outboxed, arguably 10 rounds to 2 to Maxie Hughes. And y'all thinking he got a chance of doing anything remotely close to Tank Davis will beat his ass, bro. I don't know what y'all see or don't see. He don't stand a chance. He getting smoked. He get hit way too much. Did you see how Devin Haney was punching that man upside his head, bro? What you think Tank Davis gonna do? And he landed just under a few percent under 50% for his power shots. What do you think Kambosos is gonna do standing up to that? And he a guy that wants to engage, and that's his only method to victory. He has to be engaging. He can't stand back and sit back on the back foot and box you from the outside. Kambosos has to engage. And what do we know that's going to happen? He's going to create a lot of openings. There's going to be a lot of openings for Tank. He will knock his ass the hell out. It won't even, there's no doubt in my mind. And I bet anybody, if they ever fought, he'd punch that man out the ring some damn weird, bro. Tank would never lose to no Kambosos. He would have never gotten the ring emotional and fought like that. Tank Davis really a one-punch knockout artist and would never approach a fight the way Teofimo did. Man, y'all got to keep in mind, bro. The jury's still out. I want to see Teofimo put together another good performance. Well, I'm not praising this man too much because he beat a Josh Taylor that we just seen get outboxed, outlanded in every single round and dropped by Jack Catterall. And he got in there with Teo and he looked even worse because Teofimo is a better fighter than Jack Catterall. It's simple for me. Take a little dude and feel like you should rematch the title there and boom, legacy. You know what I mean? I used to say Tank broke Barrios down. Barrios wanted to keep going, but he couldn't, man. I'm telling you, he punched the fight out that man. He punched the fight clean up out him. And be calling Tank out every minute of the day. I'll be trolling the hell out of him. 30 M's, what are they waiting on? Justin, what they waiting on, bro? What they waiting? Won't y'all go to the bank and pick up y'all bag, man? Won't y'all go get y'all that Tank Davis bag? I hear it's pain. I hear it's pain. I hear fighting Tank is the gift that keep on giving, man. Just ask Pitbull Cruz, man. I don't see anyone at 135, 140 that Tank doesn't knock out. Shakur is the only one with half chance against Tank. I feel you, bro. I feel you, Will. I'm telling you. That's the thing. Tank hurts. Thing that hurts Tank, his height and reach. Otherwise, everyone at 147 will have a problem. Yeah. I don't think we'll see him at 147, but I do feel like it's more of a chance that you can see him at 140. I do feel like that, though. What are you doing? But we'll have to see the Tank protection plan. No. Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that. You ain't hear me protecting Tank. You hear me? See that's how narratives start. You got to be real. You don't hear me protecting them. I'm telling you what I think. You telling me what you think versus what I think. What did I say that's protecting them? That dude, at the worst case scenario, Tank Davis fighting any of these dudes will put him in a 50-50 fight. He don't need no protecting from nobody. Anybody saying that you know definitively anybody that'll beat Tank Davis, please tell them to make the fight with him. Because y'all more confident than the fighters are. Y'all more confident in these fighters than they are at fighting Tank. I'm telling you, man, let me be at 135 pounds and not hear that a guy in Ryan Garcia that's not on my level more times and he got 30 million. Bro, I'll be beating down Tank Davis' door. I'll be in his DMs, his comments on his Twitter. I'll be reaching out trying to get his phone number. I'll be talking to his coaches. You got me, man. You got me messed up, bro. I'm telling you, man. You got me messed up, bro. You got me messed up. So that I think people should just go ahead and make the fight then. You know what I mean? And yeah, I see you. Shakur is making a mistake doing an open workout. Bro, and open workouts are part of boxing, bro. Open workouts are part of boxing. You know who else did an open workout? Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Like, open workouts are nothing more than that, bro. That's not strategy. That's not game plan. There's not much you can gauge off the open workout, right? And keep in mind that Santos has to work out too. You think Shakur care about that man watching him work out? All he doing is watching that man work up a sweat, bro. That's it. That's it. That's it. But you speaking facts though, fam. You speaking facts. LOL said that is facts. Tank is a total package. That's why I Tank over everybody. For me, yeah, Justin, man, he is a total package to me. He is. He's a complete fighter, I believe. Regis ruined Josh Taylor. Hey, man, he took a chunk out his ass, didn't he, Will? He took a chunk with him, didn't he? Sleepy side gave Tank credit for beating Barrios. Got to give Teal credit for Josh. No, I get that. But do you get what I'm saying? Do you get my point and how I set it up? It's not about taking credit from him. It's just a real observation. When's the last time you seen Josh Taylor look like a world beater? because it wasn't in his fight before Tio, wasn't in the last fight before Tio. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying, Sleepless is 2 fights in a row. We seen him get beat. He should have got beat before Tio beat him, if we really being honest, and we going off of what we seen in Jack Catterall dropping him and outlanding him in every single round except for one. It's 12 rounds. You get dropped in one of those and outlanded in every other one. There's no way in hell that you won that fight. But they gave it to you. Cool, but you look like shit. Then you blamed it on, you know, you celebrating too much and different things like that. Okay, so now you got Teofimo up here. And you talking all this, you sold us on the fight. I believed in you. I picked you to beat him. And man, you look like complete stir fry for 2 fights in a row. So I'm not saying that Teofimo doesn't get credit for Josh Taylor. The way he beat him was very impressive. It's not just that he beat, it's the way he beat him. So it's impressive, but I'm not so much sold on Josh Taylor being this elite level guy no more, because I just seen back-to-back fights where he looked bad. And I think that's going to continue to be the story if he's sticking around at 140. I think he's trying to stay away from 147. You get what I'm saying? I think he's trying to stay away from 147 for whatever reason. That's what I think. Tank was 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. Oh yeah, and I say that all the time. And just to add to your point, and if people's favorite fighter was 5'4" with that 67, 68 inch reach, they would have tons of problems, bro. They wouldn't be able to beat the same fighters Tank fight. That's my honest opinion. Josh moved to 147. He may get retired up there. That's why I think he's slow walking at Aisha. I think he hesitating going to 47, because I think he knows some real smoke up there. That's how I feel. Well, Lopez said this because I want to see context in the question that you answered. Bro, you be like, you need a whole show, bro. You need a whole show, because I love your input, but the stuff you be asking, like you would take the show in a whole nother direction with your questions. Like your questions require a ton of attention, and it'll take me way out of my zone. You got to stay on top of boxing. Go look it up, bro. Teofimo, look, let me point you to the source real quick. Let me get you right, Ant. So I ain't got to go do nothing extra, because you want the video and all this stuff. Let me get this to you real quick, man. Let me go find it for you. Let me find it real quick. All right. Hey, Ant, you in here, man. Go to boxing scene, right? Go to boxing scene. And you'll see Teofimo on Tank's opposition. He says he doesn't have to go above B level. So he's saying and that's a step up above what he said last time, because before he said Tank only fights C level opponents. Now it's B level. Now he's saying B level. Next is gonna be like, well, Tank only fight guys at the A- level. He's not fighting the A++ guys like me, and you just can't make everybody happy. But I'll say this: none of these guys' names that we're throwing in the pot, mixing it up with Tank, will undeniably beat him. You will be lying if you say that. None of these dudes have a guaranteed win over Tank. None of them. Matias, none of them. None of them dudes at 140 neither. Gary Antoine, none of them, bro. With his skill set and power, bro, and you know his power going to transition up to 140. We already seen it in his first fight against Barrios, fighting a guy that was 6 foot. You know his power travel. Nobody undeniably gets in the ring with Tank and beats him hands down at from 135, 140 down. Nobody, none of them. He'd give every last one of those dudes a run for their money. If not, punch their ass into the sunken place somewhere. And so, Ant, my bad. So back to you, Ant. Yeah, go check out boxing scene, bro. It's Teofimo. He may have did a interview where it's on tape, but I'm not sure. But I read it because I always do my reading before I come here. So yeah, he said Tank don't have to go above B level. So he's saying Tank only fights at B level. And like I said before, he mentioned that Tank opposition is only C level opposition. So now it's B level. So next, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be like, oh, Tank only fight the A- fighters. You know what I'm saying? He don't fight the A++ fighters. Like get out of here, man. Tank been showing you, Joe. You just ain't paying attention, bro. You ain't paying attention. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. He showed it to you through 3 weight classes. This is what bugs me out. Yeah, I rock with boxing, but I think people need to take a closer look at what Tank is and what he's been doing and how he wins, bro. Isaac Cruz beat Kambosos. Hell yeah, he slumps him. Rozier, he knocks him out. Way too aggressive, man. And Kambosos make way too many mistakes defensively. He'll get beat up. 4 rounds max versus Kambosos just because Tank likes putting on the show. Tell him, cuzzo. Just because we see the comments with Lopez. Oh, that I don't know if you said that again. That's the Barrios for the win. The Barrios win for Tank, looking better than Devin, beating Kambosos. Kambosos looked like trash in his last fight. He was a straight trash juice, bro. Straight trash juice. See, I'm telling you, Jonathan, y'all my guys, but that I don't like jackets for fighters. I damn sure don't like them for Just Do. You the only one saying that. Nobody's hearing protect Tank. What the hell? Like you literally you got it. What your hearing ain't good or something, bro? What you not hearing the right stuff? You're not hearing the right stuff. Think about it. I'm not respecting nobody that's not at 135 that got Tank name in their mouth. The only one that sounds reasonable when he mentioned Tank name is Shakur Stevenson. The rest of these dudes definitely clout chasing. You ain't hear Tank name out of some of these dudes' mouth till they had obligations lined up, or if it's a guy from another weight class talking where it's safe. Yeah, everybody heard Tank say he ain't going to 140. He say he's a 135 pounder, bro. He ain't going nowhere. So it's cool for everybody to keep saying, I bet he won't go to 140. No, I bet you Tio won't go to 135 and fight Tank. I bet you Devin Haney don't go to 135 and fight Tank. But I bet you Shakur, given the opportunity, will fight him. I guarantee you that. That's the difference between them marks, man. They just be talking, man. Dudes just be talking. Safe, where it's safe at in another division where Tank can't put his hands on you. Stop asking Tank Davis, who's 5'4", as they just said more recently. I thought it was 5'5.5". They said 5'4". Stop asking him to jump up to your weight class where you comfortable. You want that 30 M's that Ryan just got? You want an opportunity to make a bag like that? Make 135. Other than that, stop asking a fighter that's telling you, I'm a lightweight, I fight at 135. Stop asking him to jump up where another guy is more comfortable so he can have an advantage. No, you want that fight? Take your ass to 135 where you said you will fight him at, because that's where all the fuss started at. You dudes, you 140 pounders that's speaking on 135 pounders should be ashamed of yourself, because y'all asses was once at 135 and y'all wasn't talking like that when y'all was down there. That's what I'm saying. They wasn't doing that. Now you want to talk about Tank level of opposition, man. Shut up, T.O. Shut up. Because that Josh Taylor that I just got finished giving you credit for, that Josh Taylor, Tank Davis would have knocked him out. He would have knocked him out. Tank Davis would have knocked Josh Taylor out. That Lomachenko that you also fought, that we love that you beat him. I picked you to beat Loma. I said you was going to beat him. That guy that didn't throw a punch to like the 6th, 7th round, Tank would have slept his ass. What we talking about? So, and that's in my opinion, because it's not a fact, right? They didn't fight. But I'm telling you, I don't think you can make it 12 rounds with Tank Davis not throwing punches for 6 rounds straight. I don't see how you make it out the fight with him. There's no way. You get what I'm saying? The Josh Taylor, the depleted Josh Taylor that couldn't respond. T.O. hit this dude with like a jumping hook or something like that. Come on, man. That dude was a dead man walking. For the second fight in a row, he looked bad. He looked bad. Second fight in a row, he looked like complete trash. All I'm saying is I respect Josh Taylor, but in his last 2 fights, he looked like the C-level fighter that y'all keep saying Tank be fighting. Tell me I'm lying. Who in here disagrees? Josh Taylor's last 2 performances were C-level performances. He got dominated back-to-back fights. Jack Catterall beat his ass and T.O. handed him his ass. Come on, man. Tank stops both of those guys, man. He stops any version of Josh Taylor right now. Any version of him. If he'd have fought a Lomachenko that was complaining about a shoulder injury and got in there and couldn't throw punches to the 7th round, Tank would have punched his ass under the ring somewhere. So that's all I'm saying. In my opinion, Teofimo doing a lot of talking, but his best 2 wins, I think Tank, given the same circumstances, a Lomachenko with a arguably good or bad shoulder that didn't want to throw punches. If he was worried about Teofimo power, what you think he would have felt when he was in there with Tank? Come on, man. He would have smoked both of them dudes, respectfully. Respectfully, under the same circumstances, he knocks both of those dudes the hell out, in my opinion, bro. Smooth out. Flossy Sports, my bro, what's good with it? Facts. I should tell them they need protection from Tank. They don't hear me protecting no fighters. I don't do that type of weird stuff. I want to see all the fights. Real boxing fans don't protect fighters. You know what I mean? We want to see this. We want to see them scrap, bro. You can handle anyone at 140, anybody at 140, anybody. You spamming right now? And I would hate to think you spamming right now. It's like I know you're not doing that. That's like a pet peeve. You ain't hear what I said. And again, to you. Let me pull your question up so you can know I ain't ignoring you. So, you know, because I respect everybody that comes through here. Go pull up Boxing Scene. You will see the whole article. You can read it for yourself about Teofimo and what he said about Tank's level of opposition. You get what I'm saying? You can read the whole thing. You know what I mean? They feel like Teofimo has always been willing to fight the best of the best. But, you know, I do remember a specific time in his career where it looked like he didn't want to fight a Devin Haney. I do remember that. I'm not going to say he ducked him, but he didn't look like he had the energy for him. You get what I'm saying? The problem is they want to anoint one of these guys for having 2 good wins. Like, you know, really, really good wins, elite level wins I'm talking about. It's not over for Teofimo. He still got a lot of his career ahead of him if he plays smart, bro. Yeah, facts. Open workouts are mandatory for promotion. Talk to him, Flossie. That's my guy right there. It's my bro. Kyle Sports, salute to my bro. Man, y'all sub to my bro, Kyle Sports, man. If y'all like real people with real content, man. They promote the open workout, but enough pressure for the young man. Yeah, man. Like, and pressure bust pipes and make diamonds, man. Y'all know Core. Y'all know big homie Core Diamond, man. Penny start talking great. Yeah, man. Over here, y'all know I don't protect no fighters from nobody. We want to see all the fights, bro. This is just do boxing. You know what I'm saying? That means we want to see everybody. The only way people get their just do is by fighting the right people. But I'm just being real. I want to give Teo credit for his wins, but I'm not taking nothing from it. I'm just telling you, in my opinion, had Tank Davis gotten there with a Lomachenko that arguably had a bad shoulder and didn't want to throw punches for half a fight, he would be asleep somewhere. Because I don't think you could allow Tank to just punish you like that for 6 rounds. I don't think you could allow him to just keep getting off on you like that. I just don't think so. We haven't seen that. That's got to be crazy. And then you get in there. He would have gotten there with that Jack Catterall that was all dry. He looked depleted. I don't know if he weight drained. I don't know if he had a bad camp. I don't know what his problem is. But he looked very bad for the 2nd fight in a row. And I don't believe in coincidences like that. So I think it's very telling. I think Josh Taylor is going to remain like hurting his career if he's staying at 140. I don't see no reason for him to stay there. You already got your ass beat. You got the remainder of your belts took after they were stripping you left and right. So I see no reason for you to you achieved the ultimate goal. You playing yourself at this point. And it looked like you just ducking 147. I love to talk to him and know why he won't just go to 47. He passed his best. When I see Jack Carroll or some large Jack kind of trash. So Josh at the region, Josh let himself go like he said he did, right? Hey, Ash, I think he celebrated. I'm telling you that he kind of did what Teo did in a sense, bro. After Teo beat Loma, he turned diva. Josh Taylor beat, you know, Jose Ramirez. He becomes undisputed. This dude goes on a honeymoon for too long. Then he comes back. He tries to flip the switch, and I think he hurt his career. I think he shot himself in the foot. I think he was unable to get back to that championship level that he's been at. And the jury is still out. I got 2 fights in a row since his honeymoon, and he looked very bad in both of them. Now I see one more. I know it's over for Josh Taylor. I'll give him one more fight. I want to see what he looked like in his next fight. Anybody could have back-to-back bad fights, right? But 3 of them, a trifecta, nah, you ain't elite no more, bro. So if he get dominated, Josh Taylor come back. Whenever he come back and this dude get dominated in another fight, bro, make no mistake about it. I'm gonna feel like he's done. I'm gonna feel like he's done. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel like the man is done. I'm gonna feel like he done, man. You did. Salute to the family. Marquay, what's good with the family? How you feeling? Teo spin facts. Nah, TLC, that's the thing. It's not about protecting. It's about having a real conversation. It's easy. You see, you're not listening. You just want to push, like, you know, nonsense. Teo was doing all of this talking, right? Y'all always in here talking about keeping the same energy, right? Why wasn't Teo keeping the same energy when he seen Tank Davis in person? Why wasn't he keeping the same energy, bro? You know what I mean? He had nothing to say. Remember, he said Tank had some DSLs and all types of stuff. He's talking crazy. Remember all that crazy stuff? Then they see each other in the gym and they don't have none of that to say. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that stuff be for the internet, man. Teo is for the internet. Just like he said, don't work in it as a trash man, pay more than you know, boxing. And he been taking shots at Top Rank left and right too. Oh, then what's good with him, my bro? How you feeling? Hand speed is crazy. It was a guy. Santos better be ready for a fight. Shakur knows one. Yeah, you already know it. You already know it. Salute to my guy Alden, man. I know he looks sharp out there. I already got word how sharp he been looking. So I'm confident and comfortable that dude gonna be ready to put on the show. So y'all make sure y'all tune in November 16th. Matter of fact, y'all come through the chat because we're going to be live. We're going to be live in real time calling the fight. Till retire. He's not at A level. Only thing I don't like is him doing all this talking while hiding behind the retired strike. Sleepless. Talk to him, bro. Talk to him. Nah, that's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. Not just do, man. I want to see the fights, but I'm realistic, bro. Tay D, what's good with it, bro? He said, as soon as I hear Tay Facts. Tay D, they start blowing up in the face, bro. Start blowing up in the face like kids and stuff. Salute to my guy, and much love and appreciation, bro. Said everybody smash that like button. Let's get the likes up because I know everybody in here and hit the like button. Y'all be serving me on the platter on the like button, man. Just punch it out one time.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Oh man, y'all crazy. The KO page for a second. Now, I'm gonna keep saying this to I feel like everybody in my chat understand, but I know the family could vouch for me. I don't protect fighters. I want to see the fights, bro. I don't make excuses why the fights can't happen, right? But I'm just being realistic, right? By being realistic, right? If a guy is saying I'm staying put where I'm at right now, I ain't looking to go to no other weight class. I can't really respect people calling them out where it's safe at. T Hunt, what it do, family? How you feeling? Salute to my guy, and Lopez is a damn good fighter, but if you're gonna say things like this about Tank, hit his team up and talk that shit, maybe they would make it fight more interesting, in my opinion. Otherwise, that's why I say, yeah, man, look, T Hunt, what it do, homie? Man, you already know, cuzzo. You already know, man. We gonna talk boxing over here. I don't care about no fanboy labels and none of that. We rock with boxing. People be talking crazy. I find it mighty convenient that the guy found his tongue all of a sudden when he's semi-retired in that 140 where he's safe at, bro. Know what I mean? Tank or Sparky P, what it do, homie? Mike, what it do, my bro? How you feeling, man? Salute to my guy, man. The move to 140. Yo, yeah, he moved to 140. They gonna be scared, man. KQKC Boxing Network. Salute to the OG, the singing OG. How you feeling, OG? Appreciate you pulling up. All this Stevenson is really the only one that can talk shit. I'm telling you, listen, I ain't just saying that. I think he one of the only ones that'll really fight him if he get a chance. I really do. Samuel Washington, what it do, homie? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Y'all smashed the like button. Rick Tim's my guy. What it do, Brody? What's good with you, man? He said, how much did the plan cost? Tim Layton, my bro. What's good with it, Tim? How you feeling? He killing me. Big Dog Willie, my bro, right on time. Talk to him, Big Dog. The Haney Cole only answers the Lord Haney, the most honest person on planet Earth who never ever lied. Do you know the Haney's dribble a bowling ball? Dribbling a bowling ball is wild too.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Y'all funny, man. I'll be having fun. Y'all don't know, man. I'm one of the most peaceful content creators. I really be loving boxing, man. Y'all be having me laughing with this. Rick Timms, my bro. What's good with the Cash Crypto in the building? What's good, family? How you feeling? Salute to KQKC, man. One of the hardest working OGs on the YouTube platform, man. What's good with it, OG? How you feeling? Fate said Teal versus Dad makes okay sales. So them matching up will make a decent sell money. And Tank was in jail. Yeah, D for the win. What's good, bro? You know they only won Tank when he was in jail. Yo, it was so crazy. Tank went to jail. He did that little time. You know what I mean? That unfortunate situation. People started saying Tank was supposed to send a contract from jail. Sending a contract from jail was wild, bro. Like that's what they was pushing. They like, nah, he got 24 hours. Remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? I'm about to bring my camera up in a second, man. Y'all don't remember that? Yo, they was saying Tank Davis was supposed to send a contract from jail. They like, nah, that ain't no excuse. Nah, remember they was pushing that he went to jail on purpose. I know y'all seen that. I know I'm not the only one. Y'all be in the same streets as me. Flawless Mentality, my OG. How you feeling? Salute to my brother, Flawless Mentality. K Causey, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? They was saying, yo, they was reaching so far. They was like, yeah, Tank went to jail on purpose just to avoid Haney. I said, yo, what? Damn, yo, I said, yo, who goes to jail on purpose? Like, are you serious? They was like, yeah, nah, jail ain't no excuse. Nah, he got to send an offer. They was like, Tank got a team. He got lawyers. I was like, yo, what? Nah, they was like, yeah, he got lawyers. Tell him to send the contracts now. I'm going to say this. I don't have all the ins and outs of contract talk, so I won't go above what I know and understand. But what I will say is this. Nobody is sending out multiple contracts to fighters hoping that they're going to sign it because fans at home are like, yeah, you need to send a contract to prove to us that you're willing to fight them. Contracts cost money. They're not writing up contracts and then sending them out to multiple fighters like, yeah, you get a contract. You get a contract. No, you get a contract. This ain't Oprah, bro. This is not Oprah, bro. It don't work like that. It do not work like that. Do you think Frank Martin was sent a contract because they just hoped he'd sign it? No, he was sent one because they had an understanding that it was some type of agreement. So from there, they sent the contract. Nobody sending nobody no damn contract in hopes. Yeah, I hope he signed it. Hope he signed it. Like what? Boxing don't go like that. Shit costs money, bro. Everybody drawing up a contract to hope that you gonna sign it. What? Yeah, right. He said send a contract to who? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all see, yo, hey, Jonathan, you in the minority today, man. Look at the chat has spoken, man. The chat know I'm talking real talk, man. The chat know I'm talking real talk. Devin fans, I mean, salute to my guy, fake thirsty ass fans. Hey, Quay, they fake thirsty, bro. They fake thirsty, man. They know they heard Ryan made them 30 M's. I ain't trying to hear that. Y'all ain't trying to get paid. So who ain't trying to go to the bank? Yo, I'm telling you now, bro. Let me be 135-pound top fighter in the sport of boxing. And I just heard Ryan Garcia, who's not even at 135, was a part of a fight that allowed him to make upwards of $30 million. I'm going to be beating down Tank's door. I'm going to take my nap proudly if that's what's in the cards, bro. Everybody should want to fight him. I'm being serious. This ain't no, I'm telling you, everybody should want to fight him. And you study saying protection plan. I want to see everybody fight, bro. I want to see all the fights, but I'm also realistic. You're not going to see a 135-pounder fight a guy that's at 140 because he wants to fight at 140. You get what I'm saying? But meanwhile, same dudes are saying they'll come back down and fight Tank Davis. They saying this. These dudes are saying they'll come back down and fight him, man. You're not coming down there to fight that man. You're going to get yourself hurt playing around with Tank like that. I'm telling you. Everybody be finding their tongue once they're in another division where it's safe. Now everybody want to talk Tank. Nah, bro. I'm on it. I'm on to y'all. I'm on to y'all. T.O. I'm on to you, bro. I'm on to you. You semi-retired over there talking where it's safe at, man. Show me you want to fight Tank. Do something other than talk about him. That's what I'm saying, y'all. These dudes ain't trying to fight either. Y'all smash the like button. I'm having fun with this conversation, man. I'm having fun. Listen, I ain't protecting nobody. I want to see the fights, but if dudes are gonna, you know, keep calling this guy out where it's safe at, where they at other divisions, where they know he not coming because he just told everybody he comfortable where he at, they tripping, bro. He said the email is free. Yeah, that ain't no contract though, bro. That's not gonna be no contract. So now they're gonna eat. He said. This man said the email free. You wow. You wow. I see you, Kaz. I see you. I be trying to lure him over here to the Just Do side of things, man. He always putting up resistance. Thomas Hill, my bro. What's good with it, Thomas? Bill Haney got the Jacksons on the payroll. Free to negotiate, and one business day later, Regis as the ticket. Bill protected Tank, I suppose. Right. Talk to him. Talk to him, Jonathan. Talk to him, Jonathan. Talk to him. One of these Haney people need to explain why Haney stopped chasing the WBL once Teal said he was keeping it. Bingo. Aisha, get on him, man. Get on him. Talk to him. Shoulda, woulda, champ. I'm telling you, Pat Bell, what it do, family? How you feeling, my bro? Yeah, y'all smash the like button for you, bro. We gonna just keep cooking. It's a good conversation, man. It's always a good one. Might as well text me an IG. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to DM Tank Davis right now, y'all, in live time and ask him, tell him, look, bro, I'll fight you since nobody want that 30 M's. I'm about to DM Tank right now and tell him I don't need 30, bro. I don't need 30. You know what I mean? Just we could work it out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My pay scale is flexible. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna break the bank. You know, Andrew Gray, what it do, homie? Dante Alboxer, so he said, you know, Haney told Tank Team they was busy. Yep. Steven Espinoza. That's what he said. Per Steven Espinoza. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. He said they're employed by Bill. Talk to him, man. For me, I'm just all about boxing, bro. Like I got my fighters, but I'm always gonna be about boxing, bro. What the hell is that? They're tripping. Oh man, because some people say, yeah, man, I'm telling you, and yeah, they just be saying anything. Shit, all I need is a calm 10 mil. Face said a calm 10 mil, man. I'm not greedy, brother. A calm, little cool, little quiet 10 mil. You know what I'm saying? Fate, maybe even 8. You know what I'm saying? We could, you know what I mean? Maybe even 8. Give me 8. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'll take a mil. Best sleep of my life. I'm tired anyway. Don said he tired anyway, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? You got anxiety problems. You know what I'm saying? See, Ryan, what y'all don't get is Ryan had to get in there because, you know, I think one of the best cures for anxiety is a good nap. You know what I'm saying? Even though he didn't go to sleep, you know what I mean? Think about the amount of pressure that was off his shoulders after he faced that demon in Tank Davis, bro. He said, per the man lying about his business going down the drain. Nah, bro, trust me, yo. He already knew that they mad at him because he refused to be on the payroll. Oh, yeah. Ellie been going in lately, right? I know Dev will F up your fave. Man, I tell you what, I would like to see Dev fight my fave. I'll tell you all that other stuff we gonna have to see when they get in there, but I like to see him fight him. 30 M's, have a ninja banging down your door for a fight, yo. I'm telling you, yo, I'm telling you, I don't care if I read the information in the tabloid, bro. The minute word would have got back to my ears as a 135-pound fighter, even 140, the minute I would have heard that somebody got 30 million to fight and he wasn't even, go fight at the catch weight. Go do what Ryan Garcia did. Then go fight him at 136. Then Tio, since you talking, tell Tio to fight him at 136. You know what I'm saying? Since he talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Getting there with Tank Davis, bro. I'm flexible with pricing. Tank, if you're gonna pay good, yeah, you're gonna get paid. You're gonna get fate. What we do know when we get in there with Tank Davis, we're gonna be getting our highest bag. We gonna all be getting our highest bag, bro. We getting paid regardless. Tank the A side, but we blame the B side. Tank, no. Listen. We're having the wrong conversation, bro. Let's have a real conversation. I was having fun with it, but let me be more serious though. Let me stop laughing, yeah. Let me stop laughing. Look, bro. It's not about faults, right? It's not about faults because I think that's finger pointing, right? That doesn't get fights made. Finger pointing doesn't get fights made, right? But understanding boxing and how it works and getting everybody on the same page, I think gets fights made, right? And for starters, just being realistic, all jokes aside, for starters, like you can't expect a fight to be made when two guys are at two totally different weight classes, and that's where they intend on being at, right? So it's like all this notion of who Tank fighting, the level of opponent that he fight, like who got Lomachenko beating Tank Davis? Like I don't. You get what I'm saying? Like that Loma that T.O. beat, like I don't. Who got Kambosos beating Tank Davis? I don't. Get what I'm saying? I don't got Josh Taylor beating him either. Like we need to see the fights to know the outcomes, right? I could say anything and something else different could happen, but you're gonna have to show me that, man. You're gonna have to show me that. Salute to my baby girl, the queen, Miss Just Do, putting the color in the chat. I thought I was colorblind. Keep cooking. I like that. Salute to my baby.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your Just Do.
Hey, man, appreciate you, baby girl. Boots versus Devin next. They crazy. They be like, yup. I bet you David get in there. Yeah. Boots versus Haney next, man. Next, they would say Tank's 30 mils worth nothing because it's B-level money. Yeah, I'm telling you. Facts, yo. They be hating. They'd be like, man, Ryan ain't really made 30 million. You know what I'm saying? I heard it was only 28. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even 30. That's what they're going to be saying next. They're going to be mad as hell. Like, it wasn't even 30 for real. You know what I'm saying? I heard it was only 29 and a half. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, it wasn't even 30. He had to pay taxes. So he really didn't even get 30. That's they're going to be their talking points. Like, bro, whatever. Bro, if you 20, 30, it's all the same to me. You ain't never seen that bag before. Get your ass in there and find out, man. Get in there and find out how much a Tank fight worth. You know what I'm saying? Tank's in the contract and blame the size. No. It's not about blaming the size, bro. You just got to come to an agreement. You get what I'm saying? And look, miss me with all this Tank this and Tank that. How the hell did him and Rolly fight? How did him and Ryan fight? So don't miss me with this. He won't do this. And how did they fight? Somebody got sent something. How did them fights get made? Them dudes was willing to get in there, right? Everybody else talking. Nah, I'm serious. I hear the talk, but I seen the guys that everybody dissing for getting in there. The Hector Garcias, the Ryan Garcias, the Rolly Romeros, short bus. What y'all be calling them? Short bus something. Y'all be calling them something. I be forgetting the names, but all those guys got in there and they all got paid. So again, I ain't trying here. Y'all got to get in there. Show me some Ryan's much bigger balls than Devin or Tio. Tell him Will. Tell him Big Dog Willie says Shakur turned down $9 billion. Man, I'm laughing too much. Y'all crazy, man. Shakur turned down $9 billion to fight, but Devin, Bill say, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your Just Do.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie. He said Tank, the weakest A side he ever seen. Yeah, you know why I know that's a lie, Joe? You know why I know that's a lie? Let me tell you why I know that comment is a lie. And you don't believe that? You know why I know? Because there's no way in hell you would want to see your favorite fighter, which is Devin Haney, I suppose, right? And I rock with Dev too. It's my guy too, right? But there's no way if Tank was weak in any way, shape, or form, you would want to see him fighting Devin Haney. There's no way you would want to see that. Because again, your guy is only fighting the best guys in the world, right? He the only one making big fights, right? So why in the hell would he want to fight a Tank Davis if Tank was weak? You get what I'm saying? So you know that ain't even true. You know what I mean? You know that's not true. Basically get paid millions to sleep and shit. Tank, I'm sorry. Fate, just ask Leo, bro. Just ask Leo, man. You know what I'm saying? That nap was worth it. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Leo complaining. He well rested, refreshed. He out there looking like the Tio of old. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Leo of old. He looking good. Tanks to having fought top guys. But none of them have T-Hunt. None of them have. I always say that. I hate to be redundant, but none of them fought guys on their equal to their skill level. Well, I mean, I don't think so. So Tank was sleep longer in the early rounds, especially not throwing no punches. Will throwing no punches to get him killed. Tank sent those guys a contract. T-Hunt, that is a fact. That is a fact. And you know what? The other side of it too, T-Hunt, is those guys signed the contract and actually got in the ring. They ain't just sit on the sidelines where it's safe and it's comfortable talking about Tank Davis and his level of opposition. They became one of his opposition. They became his opposition instead of critiquing it. So all I'm saying to Tio is once you call for a Tank fight instead of running your mouth about him every time it's convenient and where it's safe. And what I heard from Team Davis is when they seen you in the gym, you ain't keep that same energy. They said you keep that same energy. Edwin just came out for his media day workout. Appreciate you, Sam. You appreciate that, family. For real, they ain't talking he need what Ryan got. He know he's not going to sell as much as Tank versus Ryan, right? True indeed, true indeed. But Devin like Cambosis make him 22% twice. You got punked by a C-level fighter. Edwin just came out and tell Edwin, man, he gonna get his ass handed to him on Thursday. You know what I mean? As Thirsty Thursday, as Joe Jonathan be calling it. Right now, Boots is Tank. Nobody wants to fight him. Boots has to call all names even more now. That he's the IBF champion. Time for Boots to push for the Crawford fight more now. After Barrios, in my opinion, he did say Alden. He did say guys like Crawford, Spence's of the world, they still on his radar. Obviously, he feel like dudes is gonna be at 54, but he say he ain't looking to fight mediocre opposition. He said he only want to fight, you know, big names and big fights, and I think that's what he deserves. And being a champion, hopefully that puts him in a position where he's awarded those fights, because it's time for him to get his just due. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of hearing people call Boots hype. And maybe after he beat up a couple people's favorite fighters or something, or beat up a couple guys at 47, that, you know, I don't know. Maybe people will finally start giving this man his credit. But to call Boots hype right now is just crazy. But sent them a contract. He hasn't sent them to anyone else. Again, bro, those dudes express extreme interest in fighting him, right? Look how long Ryan Garcia was talking, right? He was talking, but he let it be known that he wanted it, right? Rolly was talking for quite a while too, wasn't he? Now, Hector Garcia, that was just part of Tank being Tank and doing ball shit and making fights on his own. And I think that was one of the fights with it, right? But obviously, those guys not only talked the talk, they walked it. Both Rolly and Ryan, and I'm speaking on them because those are the weakest link out of the fighters that he's fought in recent memory, right? That's what everybody say. Ryan trash, Rolly trash, but they got in there. Get what I'm saying? These dudes were adamant about wanting to fight them, both of them. That's where I get them dudes credit at, and they actually got in there and tried to win. They tried to fight. They just was in over their head, and they had to they F around and found out. You get what I'm saying? But just peep this. They actually entertained wanting to fight him. These other guys are just saying it. Now I'm not saying they gotta send no comment, but it's other avenues to travel besides social media and you know, getting in different platforms and speaking on Tank Davis. But then when you see him, it ain't you want to fight him. It ain't none of this. You fight C-level opposition to your face. Now, I'm not saying when he see him, he's supposed to fight him outside. Nothing weird like that. But if you're talking like this every time the camera come on and you speak about Tank and it's a negative, why you don't have that energy when you run into him and say you want to fight him, bro? You want to prove that you're better than him. Whether you got to tell him to come to 140 or not. Like, I want to hear this. I'm not hearing these things. I'm just hearing people talking crazy. And I just want to see the fights. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was anybody else, they'd call it clout chasing, right? Like that was good with it. Tio ain't never lied. Said Tio ain't never lied. Man, what Tio you talking about? What Tio you talking about? Tank a fight. Right now, I want to see him in a real 50-50 fight and see what other tools he can pull out his bag and his second gear. Right, true. Add hand speed, but his IQ won't match Shakur Stevenson. He will outsmart and work Santos and make a big statement in this fight, in my opinion. Time for Tank versus Shakur Stevenson next after Shakur ready, in my opinion. Yeah, I think he the one that's really at 35 that'll fight him. Other people, he ain't at 40 calling Tank name. Guarantee you if he was at 40, he wouldn't even be speaking about Tank. That's weak. Now, he in the division where he at, and he said whenever Tank free, he sent him a contract, he with it. So I think that's something reasonable to say. I don't think that's a clout chasing thing. He letting it be known. I can't send him one. He the cash cow. He the money guy, right? He sent me a contract. We can fight. And I like that. That's not a diss on Tank. And he give Tank all his flowers too. Boots is a bad boy. Absolutely. You seen the burst? Yeah, I seen it. Yeah. Yeah. He gonna pay for that, Samuel. He gonna pay for that. He gonna pay for talking like that. Edwin coach, man. Nah, I don't think Tank cherry picking, bro. I just think people don't have no. I just think people make very inaccurate assessments on his level of competition. Has it been the absolute elite? But has those guys been available? Like those, that's a real conversation. Though the guys that y'all be wanting them to see don't call his name when they don't have nothing lined up. And I know it's a lot of people in here that understand that. It's not nothing I'm making up. Dudes mention his name when either he got something going on. I found it mighty convenient to not Regis. Tio started talking crazy when Tank got locked up. I hear somebody else saying they'll fight Tank Davis and go back down right now, but they got a fight lined up. Nah, bro, I don't believe in coincidences. I see patterns. So while y'all putting all the onus on Tank, the only time these dudes are bringing his name up is when they had prior obligations, bro. I don't want to hear you want to fight Tank Davis when you about to fight Regis. I don't want to hear that, bro. Man, I'm dead. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear what level of opposition Tank Davis fight. If you talking about you retired, what are you talking about? You get what I'm saying? These dudes got to show me something, bro. They everybody, and that the responsibility is on every fighter, not just one. It's on all these dudes to make these fights because we the people and we spending our money. So the responsibility is on all of them equally to make the fights. I'm not finger pointing. I'm pointing at all of them. They all got to make the fights because it take two to tango. And I keep telling y'all, if dudes are only going to speak his name, they're going to only speak his name when he got something going on or he in a situation or they got something going on and they continuously make a pattern out of it. I'm going to call it out. It's nothing personal. I just call BS. I'm starting to think dudes don't want that 30 million that Ryan got. That's what I think. Ryan Garcia pulled out his fight. What fight? What fight? Hold on. T Hunt, what fight? Ryan Garcia pulled out of what fight? Man, you better not be talking about this fight. You got a fight lined up and day scheduled. Don't be talking Tank. Yeah, we ain't gonna believe it. All things, what's good with it, bro? Shakur got a hit list too. Go look on his page. Go look on his IG. He got a shirt. He got merch with a hit list on it. And Tank name at the bottom. Devin Haney name. I forgot what he got by Devin Haney name. I gotta go pull it back up. He better not have pulled out of this fight. Yo, bro. What'd you say? He said, T Hunt, talk to me, man. Name names, don't be shy. What you mean? What names, bro? What names? He pulled out of what fight, though? Hold on. I'm trying to see what T Hunt talking about. Ryan Garcia did what? To who? Where? He pulled out of what? This is damn light out my face. Make Boots kills everyone at 147. It gives everyone a problem at 54. Yeah, I think he do too. Nope, Tank has to do is send a contract. All Tank got to do is send a contract. All these dudes got to do is actually want to fight him when they ain't got nothing. Oh, you said a fight to fight Tank? Nah, not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. I don't remember that. I remember him pulling out. I remember the only fight that they was gonna have, they had, right? And you know what I mean? You gotta give Ron a lot of credit because I heard he was the one that was adamant about the fight happening. He wanted the fight. You get what I'm saying? He really wanted it. He said, I like watching Tank. Blaine, the god of face of boxing in the bag. Yeah, Tank did all this without fighting for a bunch of belts. And the difference is with Boots, he wants all the belts, but move like Tank Davis, right? Just sound like he panicking. Tell him what fight, man. Yeah. He said, he was saying, I'm about to say what fight he pulled out of. Nah, Ryan, don't do me like that. But be crickets when he free. That's all I'm saying. Send the contract, Tank. That the reason why y'all, I know that's we be being fans when we say that. Send the contract stuff. That stuff sound good, but it's some type of communication that need to take place, agreements that take place. Nobody's just sending a contract and hoping that somebody sign it. It's their steps to it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that's not the only step, the first step. Hey, let me just send him a contract. Yeah, I want to fight him. Let me just send it over there and hope he signed. Nah, not gonna work like that. So again, won't people start by let's start by being in the same weight class with them. Let's start by making sure your schedule is free. And then I can take it serious, bro. Like that goes for anybody in boxing. It don't just be Tank. It's any fighter. You want to be taken seriously. Stop speaking on a man's name when he either in a situation or you in the obligation to fight somebody. I can't take you serious. You get what I'm saying? And you need more people. I can't believe it. Imaginary champion, Corey versus Tank. The thing is, you can't call Shakur an imaginary champion because he's a 2-division former unified champion on his way to being a 3-division champion. You dig what I'm saying? I don't think you understand. Like, That's not easy. Like everybody's not doing that. Some dudes never become world champion in any weight class, let alone being able to do it in 21 fights. Like there's nothing imaginary about that. You know, Tank Davis, like I said, they make a lot of, you know, they give him a lot of slack about his regular title, but that's the same title that has mandatories attached to it. So I just don't know, man. And you really can't get it off on Tank because he told you time and time before he don't give a damn about no belts. And he's showing you that belts don't make him in his career. And I think because of that, people envy him. Not saying nobody in here, but I think people genuinely envy that guy because he's been able to be, you know, raise his name to the highest level without fighting the most elite guys out there. And he don't need belts attached to his name that in hindsight is only going to come take money out of your pocket. And I think that makes people mad about Tank Davis. Hardcore boxing news, #JBT, Just Boxing Talk. What's good, Jay? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. You don't want it, and just merch. Nah, man. He said your man. We all know what happened. We all know Ryan that payday, not the fight. His former trainer will confirm that. His trainer wasn't a real trainer. He was just a face like that. And I'll say this, bro. It's easy to say anything about Ryan, but nobody in here or nobody in boxing is going to convince me that he didn't try. He went out there and he tried, bro. He tried. Well, what he had, he didn't even come in with a game plan. He came in with his own game plan, bro. So I give Ryan all the credit for going in there with Tank with no backup. That man went in there with Tank Davis with no game plan, with a trainer that collaborated with him. You can't be more that's bogus. Man, that's bogus, bro. Yeah, man. He'll make people look, in facts, but he'll make us look bad. He can't do that. He better not. He sent the Garcia's contracts though, but can't send the other guys. I don't think that's but look, you know what's missing from the equation that you're not taking into account? How vocal was Ryan about wanting to fight Tank? Same thing with Rolly. Like, you get what I'm saying? These dudes are just vocal when it doesn't make sense. So again, show me where these dudes are freed up and they're talking Tank Davis. I see dudes tied up and talking Tank Davis. I don't want to keep repeating it, but that's what I see. Davis, Shakur Stevens, a real champion. Tank is also. Yeah, man. And that's why I say you can't name another fighter, you know what I mean, outside of a Lomachenko that's been constantly given opportunities, obviously, that got 21 fights and on his way to being a 3-division champion. Like, if you don't respect that, you're not a real boxing fan. Like, you just can't be. Well, the hit list don't matter. Now, the hit list matter if dudes are getting a ring, because ain't nobody on his hit list that he can't really fight. Ain't nobody on Shakur hit list that he can't really fight. He'll say his phone didn't ring or email. It's not gonna ring, bro. It's not gonna ring. What poll? What poll you talking about, Jonathan? I see. Joking, because that's what these channels. Nah, I got you, Ant. It's all good. I got you. YouTube, your source. YouTube. What are y'all talking about? Oh, yeah, y'all got to keep up, bro. Y'all got to keep up. Keep it simple. Salute to my guy, Jay, man. Come to the conclusion that Tank and his fans don't want it. Nah, I come to the conclusion that if anything I've said is in protection of Tank Davis, I think that's weird. We're not having the same conversation. We want the fights, but we can't get the fights if guys are trying to fake call him out from weight classes where he's not at, expecting him to adjust to them when he's the cash cow. Would you say? Why would if y'all keep saying he the A side, send the contract at what weight? Because he's at 135. So look, if we really want to talk about this, we can really have a real conversation about it. It don't gotta be a lot of back and forth. It's simple. But y'all keep saying send the contract to who and what weight is this fight being fought at? Because he's a lightweight. Let's just keep this in mind. I find it mighty convenient that some of the guys that's speaking his name right now are at a higher weight class. Get what I'm saying? Where it's safe at. Yeah, let's talk Tank Davis. Yeah, we ain't in his weight class no more, but we want to fight him. Yeah, what? Yeah. I mean, I got this fight coming up. That I'm fully focused on. I knew I had this coming up, but yeah, I want to fight Tank Davis. And I'm at 140, but I still want to fight Tank Davis. Even though he at 135, I really want to fight him. And I got a fight lined up too, y'all. But I want to fight him. Do that sound like that makes sense? She got to show me something, man. Tank is not he has responsibility in this too. But again, I feel like Too much of it is thrown on him. Y'all can't really show me that these dudes, you can't show me that these dudes are pushing to make these fights outside of running their mouths on social media. The fans are doing more arguing for the fighters than the fighters are doing with Tank Davis or his team. Ain't nobody, y'all know a phone works two ways. Y'all know a phone works two ways, right? The phone really works both ways. Like the boxing circles are small. Like dudes can get in touch with each other if they really want to fight. You get what I'm saying? Hardcore, very vocal, man. He said, send it at 35. You don't want that, bro. You don't want that. You don't. Ain't no way in hell you want that. Don't talk to me until December 10. Oh man, Shakur. At 135 said Tank has to send a contract. That'll be a huge fight. Right, T Hunt. But he's reasonable about it. You know what I'm saying? He's reasonable about it. You know what I'm saying? But I think some more T's got to get crossed and I's got to get dotted for Shakur and Tank to get made. But I definitely think it get made because they're at the same weight class. And you heard what Shakur said. He knows Tank will fight him. He knows Tank will fight him. That he knows, and he feels like he'll fight Tank back. So listen, the sooner the better. I'd love to see that fight. Sooner than later. Trust me. But yeah, I'm trying. Nah. I'm telling you, not at 135, bro. That's bogus. That's suicide, yo. That's like career suicide. Let me be clear. That's career suicide, bro. You're not. Who in here? All right, let me just. I hate to even tell people to do this, but for the people that's saying, y'all smash the like button for your bro too. If y'all don't do nothing else, punch the like button, yo. Who in here feels like it would be wise to fight Tank Davis at a less than 100%? Who in here feels like somebody is going to beat him at less than 100%? That's not smart. But you have to be realistic. Like I want to tell him to come to 140 and fight me up here. You know what I mean? Send an offer where you comfortable, man. But that ain't gonna be comfortable for your man. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But still, an offer. It gotta. Do your man really want it? Will your man entertain a fight at 135? Shakur goes to PBC. It'd be interesting to see where he go, though. It'd be interesting to see where he go. It'd be interesting if he stay put or if he goes somewhere else. I just don't know. He said he's gonna keep his options open, which is always good to hear. So let me see. You can beat him at any weight. I disagree. I think I mean, and I respect the opinion because we'll never know until they get in there, right? But I think at 35, I think he'll be depleted at that weight. I said this on numerous occasions. Being less than 100% of yourself and fighting Tank Davis would be career suicide. That wouldn't be a smart business move or career move. And it'd be very bold. I would respect it, but I wouldn't. You not being 100%, I can't expect you to be able to beat that man. And you're not going to tell me that you could be, 80, 70% of yourself and you're going to get in there and just beat Tank Davis' ass. Now, what you can tell me, though, and like I said this before, the true Devin Haney supporters are not asking for that fight at 35. You get what I'm saying? If you really asking for that fight, you're asking for it at 40 because that makes sense. And you got that one leg to stand on that Tank Davis fought at 140 before, right? Other than that, if you're telling me, yeah, I'm cool as a supporter of Devin Haney, I want to see him go back down to 135 after fighting Regis and fight Tank Davis because that makes sense for his career and his body. And then you telling me he's going to beat him too? Yeah, the chances are slim. Respectfully, Devin Haney's a hell of a talent, hell of a fighter, but he's not beating no Tank Davis, one of the most dangerous, accurate southpaws in the sport of boxing. You get what I'm saying? One of the most complete fighters, in my opinion, in the sport of boxing. You get what I'm saying? There's no way you're beating that guy at less than 100%. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like at 135, if that fight happens, that's a mismatch. That's not good. Respectfully, because he'll be depleted and he won't be healthy, right? Not because he can't fight and none of that. But at 140, now we talking about now we talking 50-50 type stuff, right? But I still respectfully, I think Tank beats him at any weight because I just think he all the things that he don't do well, I think Tank Davis can capitalize off him because he's a true athlete, he has the IQ to be able to do so. And again, if you're just going off of what film has been telling you, if you're just watching it and you're not being an overly emotional fan, like you'll understand that he definitely has some deficiencies when he's stepping there against southpaws, and especially guys that you can consider somewhat at the elite level. I mean, Loma, you still would consider him at the elite level. Did you see how close that fight was? Would you feel How would you feel if he was making those same mistakes in the Lomachenko fight against Tank Davis? Are you confident that he wins the fight? You get what I'm trying to say? Just being real. Being to get hit with a Tank Davis left hand is much different than getting hit with a Lomachenko left hand. That's all I'm saying. And he got hit with repeated left hands. That's all I'm saying. Jojo Diaz, we seen it as well. Another southpaw. He got in there. He was able to walk in there with no jab, land repeated left hands. That's just an area of concern. That's just being real as a boxing fan. That's not hating on him. That's not knocking him. He's a hell of a talent, but that's an area of weakness for him. That's an area where he's not the strongest, where he still needs to improve, especially if he's talking about getting in there with elite level southpaws. Now, let me tell you why I would know that ain't no way in hell. That's why I know he wasn't fighting Shakur at 135. The hell with all the rhetoric and the back and forth. To X all that out. It just doesn't make business sense. And if I just got in there depleted and I had to struggle to make weight against Loma and that fight was close, you got a Shakur Stevenson that's not on his way out, that's on his way up and ascending and coming off a damn knockout and looking like a sniper with a sniper of a left hand as a southpaw. You gonna go fight that guy and be depleted? And you telling me your chances are high at beating him based off what? Because you feel that way? We going off of what our eyes are showing us. You just had a very, very close fight. To me, I think at this point, I think Shakur beats a Lomachenko convincingly too. I do think a slowing down would be bad for him. And if Devin Haney was 100% and not depleted, I think that fight he beats Loma more convincingly too, respectfully. But with the case being that he's depleted, and then you fighting a guy that's arguably on the downside, and he still gave you one of the roughest fight of your career, and then you telling me you're willing to make an additional fight and fight one of the best up and coming southpaws? Why? Because we at home want to believe our guy is stupid or what? Because that's a dumb move. Again, man, you had that fight where you comfortable at. That ship sailed. Them fighting at that ship sailed. Them fighting at 35, it just don't make no sense, right? So again, real fans want their guys healthy. You don't want a guy to have a weight advantage like that. You don't want nobody to be depleted to make no fight, because then as boxing fans, we're not even getting the best fight possible. You get what I'm saying? OTB Boxing School, my bro. What's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? So part twice, what it do, family? How you feeling, man? Let me scroll in. My bad, y'all. So I mean, to me, it's interesting, but I get it. You want to feel like the fighter will do anything. At home, you like, man, he'll do this, he'll do that. No, they won't. These dudes ain't dummies. You don't get the 30-0 just being stupid. Like I told y'all, you better give your man more credit. Y'all got to give Devin Haney and Bill Haney more credit. They're smart individuals, bro. They don't make stupid moves. Get what I'm saying? They ain't made one thus far, bro. All they moves are calculated. They take risks and they make smart business moves, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. And in doing so and making the smart business moves, taking a calculated risk, he's fighting 50-50 fights, which I like. So it's cool. You know what I mean? Chef, nah, he's not a knockout artist, but I think see, y'all not realistic. Have you seen him knocked out before that fight? Have you even seen anybody knock him down before that fight? So let's start right there. Have you seen anybody do what Shakur just did to him? Because he was coming off a 6-round knockout, if I'm not mistaken, over Nakatani, which he looked impressive in, right? Knocked Nakatani out faster than Loma did. Dig what I'm saying? The same Nakatani that had Teo questioning, if saying he don't want to fight tall guys no more. The same Nakatani that made Teo look average, as a lot of people put it, right? That's the guy Yoshino beat up, right? Now, it wasn't the same guy Teo fought because Loma done put hands on him, but you get my point. You get what I'm saying? That is the same guy that gave Teo all the trouble he could handle. You get what I'm saying? So you could say, you can call him a chef. I think that's funny too. I laugh at that one. Hibachi chef is the real, not sushi chef. You got to call him a hibachi chef, bro. That's what they were saying, but it is what it is. I think, when you welcome in yourself to the division, I didn't expect for the fight to be one of the killers, right? And then after this, you've seen all the trouble he had to go through to get a meaningful fight. So it's crazy to me. So that's why I don't critique his level of opposition, because you got to show me who he's not willing to fight, and then I'll complain about his resume. But until then, it's the same way with Boots. Like, you're not seeing guys that he's not willing to fight. So don't give me this, his resume is this or that. He's willing to fight these people, or the opportunities presenting themselves. And then when you're seeing an opportunity to present itself with Shakur over and over, he got to find himself moving all the way down the ladder to get a fight. You can't name nobody at 35 in recent memory that had to go through that many people to get a fight. See, that's being real. That's being really observant and watching the full picture. It don't matter who the fighter is. You've seen multiple guys being like, no, that should be a red flag in your head. Like, damn, these dudes really don't be wanting to fight. But you'll put the jacket on the guy that's having to sift through fighters and rankings and go, you know what I mean, to get a fight. And that's all you can say. Oh, well, he only fought that guy. You ain't going to say, but this one, and this one turned him down. You're not going to name the names, but you're going to be like, yeah, he just fighting low-level opposition. It's irresponsible as us as fans to do that. You get what I'm saying? Without really painting the whole picture. You got guys saying no. You got dudes getting offered their biggest paydays. Lomachenko saying no. What an opportunity to fight for a belt after losing undisputed. Now he talking about fighting Kambosos in a stadium fight. Come on, man. We see what time it is. Frank Martin, you said you had a big fight lined up after turning Shakur down. I don't know who he fighting next. You get what I'm saying? I really pay attention to all factors, bro. So I'm one of the more unbiased people that you're gonna see talk this, man. I give everybody credit. I critique people when I critique them. B3, what's good, family? And he don't got to be the best, but he's been the best. He's shown you in the Olympics he was one of the best. I keep telling y'all this. He showed you at 26 he was one of the best. Showed you at 30 he was one of the best, and he about to show you at 35 he's one of the best. That's 3 weight classes. Count it up, bro. That's a different level of special. You gotta know what you're watching, bro. Not everybody is able to navigate through those weight classes and still be a top guy. Dudes be getting their asses beat, and you're not even seeing this kid lose rounds. We're talking about Dallas. Vegas got Shakur minus 1200. Money say this is an easy fight. Vegas gets it wrong sometimes, but not this wrong. Santos not it. Nah, DK, facts. Salute, family. You know it. Salute to my brother Jay, man. Salute to him, man. Y'all go make sure y'all tap in at 7 o'clock too, because Jay will be back on. He doing double duty today as well. Yeah, he don't gotta be a killer, bro. He don't gotta be a killer, but I think his punching power is respectable enough where you don't want to keep getting punched over and over. And I think, and you see, y'all don't listen to interviews well. Judah Ben, my bro, what's good with it? Shakur told you, he didn't say it's because he's hitting so hard. He said those punches he was hurting Yoshino with is because he wasn't seeing them. He understands the game. He know what he is and what he ain't. It's just some of y'all, it's a few people still in the chat don't believe he is who he is, but he gonna show you. And I don't want to hear De Los Santos wasn't nothing after he beat his ass and this dude don't win more than 2 or 3 rounds. I don't come back here talking about he wasn't that good. They beat up a corner store worker, a cashier. I'm not trying to hear nada, bro. I heard somebody tell me that their skills are 50-50. Today, I heard it. They said it's still. I said, say no more. He about to spark this dude. I'm talking crazy because I'm either going to be real wrong and be laughing at myself, or I'm going to be real right and I'm going to be laughing even harder. But either way, I'm going to laugh, bro. It's just boxing. It ain't the end of the world if a fighter lose. But I'm telling you what's not going to happen. Ain't going to be no upsets of the year, November 16th. Not in that main event, it's not. I'm telling you. Y'all seeing the wrong thing if y'all think a little bit of power and some boxing skill is enough, man. His IQ don't match, bro. Skill for skill, it ain't the same. They ain't on the same level, and he going to show him that. Dude ain't winning more than 2 or 3 rounds, and I might be being generous. I'm telling you. He gonna make it competitive, I believe, right? He could fight back, but this is going to be a convincing win for Shakur. And he better not get reckless. And he better not slow down after 6. Like I did a little bit of homework. He liked to slow down after about 6 rounds. He slow down after 6 rounds, he going to get picked apart. And remember, I said that. And it's going to be people going to start complaining. And they're going to be looking for the next thing to hate on. I'm telling you, I ain't never see a kid get this much hate for being on his way to being a 3-division champion. It's the wildest thing I've ever seen in boxing. I don't like the way he moves. You got people talking about grown men talking about they don't like his smile and his teeth and his gap. I'm like, yo, what? That's not boxing. Y'all weird, man. Mike Kirkland, salute to my bro, always supporting the grind. Facts, just do. People got to know what they watching. If they don't see Shakur's skill level, y'all never going to see it. I'm just telling you. Again, you got to keep proving it. You got to keep putting it together on the night. But I'm just telling you so far, I'm confident because he's giving me every reason to be confident that he could win. It's not like he getting in there with these hibachi chefs and the fights are even remotely close. He's winning every second of every round. It's a difference, man. You're a special fighter when you can dominate your opposition to this level. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. Through multiple weight classes, y'all could keep saying these guys ain't elite. Well, I just heard today Somebody stamped that in my chat. They said Della Santos and Shakur skill set is 50-50. Like in skills, they're comparable. I said, okay, say no more, bro. Say no more.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Bro, Mike Kirkland, man, supporting the grind. And God been calling them trash. Nah, that ain't gonna work. He said corner store worker. Yeah, like that. They don't, cause Della Santo, I could see it now, bro. They gonna be like, nah, he wasn't that good. Yeah, he only 23. Yeah, he wasn't really in shape. Like, nah, I heard he in the best shape of his life. I seen his coach doing some homework in the blood, sweat, and tears. And salute to my guy OTB, always doing film study. He just a damn boxing connoisseur. He picked up on Della Santos trainer talking about getting the head off the line and stuff like that. So I know they doing some homework, but I don't think they doing the right homework. If OTB, if you still in here, they doing some of the right homework, but I don't think they doing enough of it. And remember, he said Jamel Herring asked, and they got up and said, let's go get something to eat. Like they dismissed the fight. They ain't want to watch it no more. And they said Shakur is successful because he's always fighting guys that's flat foot that stand right in front of him and jab. So they saying Della Santos got way more skill and way better feet than anybody Shakur ever fought. So that's why this fight gonna be close and Shakur gonna end up getting knocked out. It was what they think. Oh, 8 p.m. tonight. All right, 8 p.m. tonight, Hardcore Boxing News. So come join your boy at the hangout because I will be over there. Salute to my guy. They got nothing else to talk about. Yeah, they got to talk about the smile. Yeah, nah, Tim, salute to my guy, man. I'm telling you, bro. I was like, damn, bro. Man, yeah, what else? What's next? Y'all hate his dimple too? Like, hey, hate his gap. I hate his smile. They be going crazy. I'll be like, yo, y'all talking about all the wrong stuff. I started watching this kid because he can fight, bro. I watch these dudes because they can fight. All that other stuff is extra for me. Like if you stand on business every time you're in the ring, I can rock with you. Keep yourself out of trouble, I can rock with it. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Yeah, my bro Kirk Douglas said it. Facts, he said that, and y'all will see. He said they skill set 50. Salute to my guy, because that's my guy right there, Kirk Douglas. I gotta fix something too. Fix something. Cut Creator was good with it. Yeah, the Blood, Sweat, and Tears came out. I seen it already too. I've been calling him trash. Yeah, he not trash though. I think that's selling him short though. I definitely don't think he's trash, right? He ain't trash. Is he a generational talent like I believe Shakur is? No, but I think he's a worthy opponent. I think he presents a different level of danger than Frank Martin because of his style and his ability to come forward and try to really get you out of there. Like he goes for it, right? The guy don't lay down. I never seen him lay down in no fight, right? So I don't expect him to see him lay down with Shakur, but I do expect to see him get beat down against his own will. He gonna get took to school, man. Skills pay the bills, and it is levels. And y'all gonna see, y'all gonna be coming back. Gonna be in the chat like, nah, Jazz, it's over. It's over. I bet y'all, all y'all Della Santos people, y'all bet y'all won't bet on him. Go ahead and why y'all giving y'all money away? That's crazy, bro. My bad, y'all. My bad. Pardon me, y'all. Y'all had to give me a second. I don't know what the hell that was. Man, you giving that money away right now. Kirk Douglas. Magic Teller. Salute, man. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon me, man. Had a little issue. Man, I don't know what that was. I thought somebody sounded like somebody. I don't know if y'all could hear that in the mic, but it sounded like somebody. I don't know. It sounded like somebody kicked my door, banged my door. I don't know what it sounded like. That was crazy. Man, my bad, y'all. Salute to the fan, man. Y'all had to give me a minute though. Picked up on his just saying it was 50-50. Backtrack because Shakur need credit. They bet on fights. Core by late stoppage. Yeah, I think he was when he said 50-50, I think he's just trying to give De Los Santos his credit. And you understand, if you build the opponent up that you're man about to fight, you don't discredit him, right? You give him credit for being a good fighter because you want him to get credit when he beat him. So I think that's what that was. And I do think some of what he was saying is a real thing. I think he actually think yeah, I don't know what that was, Mike. I was like, what the hell, man? I just heard some wild ass noise, but I had to go outside real quick. I had to yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure it wasn't crazy out there. Salute to you. I appreciate y'all hanging in there. He said my wife kids for me. They just started a whole different conversation, man. My bad, y'all. It took that long. Yeah, man. I was a little hot for a second, bro. I had to come back, man. Like, man, what happened, man? Something ain't sound right outside, bro. Not gonna be banging on my joint. You know what I'm saying? Man, but man, appreciate y'all. I forgot what I was talking about, man. That was wild. I definitely didn't expect that. All right. They was telling Tank all these 3 hours of his live you've been playing his name, but some respect, put some respect on his name. That's what I'm trying to tell him, bro. But look, damn, how this ain't upload, bro? I had something else from I had this joint from Hasim Rahman that I wanted to play for y'all. He said some interesting things. I try to bring the visuals, but I just play the audio because I don't know why I didn't upload. I uploaded it early. I still don't see it. That's dumb. My Google Drive be pissing me off sometimes, y'all. Yeah, let me play this. I'm gonna just play it though. I'm gonna play it. We're talking about Shakur. Yeah, man. Look, man, young boy beating it. He gonna beat De Los Santos' ass, man. I'm trying to tell you, I ain't even being nice about it. It's gonna be a good fight, competitive early. Then you will see the separation in skill set and level and talent and pedigree. And you can be like, all right, I see what Just was talking about. I see. You know what I mean? You're gonna say, man, salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, I had a little issue, man. I don't know. Thought somebody kicking my door or something. Like it sounded somebody's outside playing or something, like bugging, kicking. You know, I ain't going for it. I had to suit up real quick, man. You want to watch long? Yeah. I'm gonna be here. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here live for that joint, man. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. We're gonna make sure we gotta see it in real time. We gotta see it. I gotta show y'all. I want everybody, you know, see what greatness look like with me, you know. But nah, all jokes aside though, that fight is just that fight. You got that co-main, I think Robson and salute to my cousin too. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the family. Salute y'all. I mean, a little quit on him. He gonna beat his ass, bro. He gonna beat him up. And De Los Santos, man. Yeah, De Los Santos. Word got back. Yeah, you was out. Yeah, you went to Newark. I tried to give you some style points for going to Newark, even though he out there in Houston, but we're not even gonna get into that. De Los Santos was out in Newark with the popo, man. That boy showed up with the police talking about Shakur, we in your hood. Yeah, word got back. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. His peoples is out there fronting, bro. But dude, De Los Santos got cops on his team, bro. That's why they out there pulling stunts, man. They out here, they got the popo on their side, man. Bill calls him big homie. You get what I'm saying? Talk to him, Cash. Talk to him, man. We know you're going live for the fight, so you can look at the hate comments, man. I'm gonna eat it up. I'm telling y'all, you get a chance to see what Special look like, bro. He gonna beat him up, yo. They're gonna be in here mad, like, man, he's not that good anyway. You're gonna be banking on him to knock him out. I hope he catches him. Please catch him. Nah, bro, beating his ass, bro. Beating his ass. If you take an L, I'm still riding with my man. Win, lose, or draw. Because I rock with you. Win, lose, or draw. I don't care about the loss as much as I care about you standing on business. And sometimes you're going to lose, man. You fight enough of those guys, the chances of you losing is always going to be there. So it is what it is. They're going to be shut all the way up. They're going to be mad as hell. They're going to be pissed off. You did. They're going to be mad that he getting his ass beat like that. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, I'm going to be crying, boy. They're going to be like, oh, won't he won't do that to such and such. I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to hear it, bro. He about to show you the difference between levels, man. You did. Santos going to come in there with that wild stuff, trying to load up early, throw everything hard. He going to be in there getting them joints slipped, picked off, jabbed in his face. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be getting picked apart, man. It's going to be fun, though. It's going to be fun. But let me play this. Yeah. Oh, man, I got a few things to play, man. Hold on, man. Santos, you bogus, yo. You call my boy Shakira Tweeterson, yo. Yeah, he said he gonna fuck you up for that, bro. Yeah, word got back that you called him Shakira Tweeterson. Yeah, he gonna do some things to you for that. Don't even worry about it, bro. Say he gonna beat you up for that. Let me play this, but this real quick. No, I'm gonna tell you either way. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I had fun with y'all, man. Y'all know, y'all the family. Y'all here supporting all the time, bro. So we had fun, man. We don't gotta see everything the same, but most importantly, it's always love, it's always respect. Yeah, he called him Shakira Tweeterson, bro. That's a little creative. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, bro. Nah, man. He disrespectful, bro. Nah. You gonna see 16th, man. He on your ass, man. Yeah, Tim. I think ultimately he's just gonna be too sharp, too crisp for him. I think he's gonna be smart. I think he'll fill him out early. He said he want to see what his power look like. And for all the people that keep saying they're not promoting the fight, he just dropped the episode with Chad Johnson too. And I think a couple more of those gonna drop before the fight even come. And they still got the press conference. You had the open workout. You seen him making his rounds. He was at the hockey stadium with the hockey team, getting a jersey. He was at Raider Stadium getting a jersey. I think that's plenty of promotion for the fight. I think that's why the fight is doing well. From what I understand, it is sold out. Miss me with that. That man did 4 sellouts in a row, and all people could do is push rhetoric. And that's how you know the difference between people that like boxing and people that just hate on the fighters that participate at the highest level in boxing. The man on his 4th sellout, you got people pushing bullshit, talking about they giving away all the tickets. So I guess they gave away all the tickets 4 fights in a row, right? That instead of just saying, damn, that's good for Shakur in the sport of boxing. Nah, we got to say, he's not selling. They're not promoting the fight. That's weird energy, bro. It's weird energy. Y'all asked for promotion and y'all got it. And while y'all getting it, y'all don't even appreciate it because it's not what you expected to be. Nah, man, that fight was promoted well and it sold well. The fact that y'all pushing that they had to give away all the tickets is more rhetoric. Those are not people that like the sport of boxing. Those are people that like to argue the sport of boxing and push rhetoric and narratives that destroys the sport. You got to do doing his damn thing on free TV, as y'all always complain, ESPN this, ESPN that. It's a lot of people that got ESPN last time I checked, bro. There's a lot of people that got ESPN last time I checked. And his viewership, from what I understand, is pretty damn consistent and solid. So make of it what you will. I just like to see the sport do well. I like to see fighters get their just due. That's why my channel is what it is. You dig? Just do. Everybody get it. Emmanuel Navarrete, I believe, is going to bring some people to want to see that fight too. Him and CONCEICAO are going to be a damn good fight. A damn good fight. Benzo, no. I'm going to say this, bro. I'm going to say this. Why would you take something if you didn't have to? Like, what rule is it that he had to take 25%? What rule is it? What rule is it that, yeah, take it or leave it because I said so? You treating him like, let's be honest. Like, since we bringing this up, you Devin Haney tried to treat him like a poop hut, but he knew his worth, and he was gonna make the sanctioning bodies do their job and make sure that he got more than that. And I'm pretty sure they would have gave him. I'm guessing at least the mandatory split is 70-30. Any real boxing fan wouldn't be pushing that 25% shit. You would just be saying, if you really wanted to fight him, you don't got to give him nothing more than what the mandatory split would be. 70-30. Start right there. If he say no to that, I would have been looking at him different. He ain't had to give him no 50. He ain't had to do none of that. Give him what the mandatory split would be. I don't give a damn what you and Kambosos did. He ain't Kambosos. He ain't Kambosos. Nothing close to it. So it's like by you treating him like that, you trying to treat a 2-division former unified champion like a poo putt. And he's not, or a hoe. You try to hoe him out with a low ass percentage that you wasn't even serious about. Like I can't stress it enough. And listen to me. I'm gonna say this and I'm done with it because I ain't going down memory lane. If you're never going to fight at a weight class that you just offered a percentage to, is the percentage real? You're never going to fight there again. But you want me to believe that an offer is real at a weight class that you're never going to fight at again. That makes zero sense. It's logic. It's common sense. And if you're able to elevate your way of thinking and understand that he wasn't going to fight there again, not because he's scared, but because it doesn't make business sense or health sense for him to do that, then you will understand that that wasn't real. Smoke and mirrors, bro. I know what smoke and mirrors is when I see it. That shit is smoke and mirrors, dude. Smoke and mirrors. You're never fighting there again. On everything I love, that man fight at 135. I will get up here. I will make a separate video, a public apology to him. I promise y'all that. I don't think he's ever fighting at 135 again. And he had no intent on fighting there again. Y'all have to understand that. Stop being super fans. It's not fighting there again. He's not, because it don't make sense. And he ain't a dummy, right? I say this all the time to y'all. Santos so he can box, and during no fights. Yeah, man, he showed he could box with somebody that stand right in front of him and get pieced up. Yeah, y'all say Shakur flat-footed, right? So I don't want to hear he ran. Y'all say he flat-foot, so I don't want to hear he ran come Thursday. I don't want to hear it. Army and the Navy gonna be there. That's cool. Tuned in. Y'all just don't give credit where it's due, bro. Y'all just don't give credit where it's due. You dig? And he said that's for one belt, not four. What's for one belt, not four? Shakur's fight is for one belt, not four. It don't need to be, because the guy that had four don't want to fight him. It's simple. It would have been for four if the guy that had the 4 belts really wanted to fight him. And then he admitted that his father admitted that he's using the belts for leverage. Do that sound like a guy that's going back down there? Or do it sound like what he just told you? He's using the belts for leverage, as he should, because it's smart. It's business. Y'all be tripping, man. I'm more of a fan of boxing than any one fighter. I don't care what nobody said. Score that good, why not? Because I'm gonna say this again, Benzo. Hear me out, bro. You don't have to take the first offer that is given to you. What says you have to take that? Do you understand? That's one avenue. Do you understand he chose to go the other way and make them do their jobs, which would have more than likely ensured that he would have got more than 25%, which is another reason why they didn't stay put. Why are you not asking, why did Haney stay put? Do you remember that they gave him a deadline on whether he was going to fight Shakur Regis and he chose? Why are y'all ignoring that? They gave him a deadline, bro, to pick, and he picked. Not because he's scared, because he went with what his plan was. Shakur was an audible, if anything. If he'd have fought Shakur at 135, that would have been an audible. It wouldn't have been in the plans. That would have been an audible. He was never going to do that. Never. His energy wasn't put into that. If it was, he would have sat still, let the sanctioning bodies make a decision, and he would have fought him. It's very simple. It's very simple, bro. Mandatories, man, 70-30. He would have got a 70-30 split, bro. I'm willing to bet he would have got a 70-30 split. I ain't hear no mandatories get no 25%. 70-30 split, that's what he would have got, bro. In my opinion, that's what I think he would have got, and which is why he went that route. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they would have gave him 25%. After they would have crunched them numbers and seen that he deserved more than that, that's what he would have got. The question you should be asking is, why didn't he stick around and wait for them to make a decision? Why didn't he do it? Why did he go off and do what he did? Because that's what his plans was, bro. Y'all crazy, man. Nah, calling his bluff sleepless, that's one way to call his bluff. That way, I agree. That would have left no doubt. But going to the sanctioning bodies is also another way to call his bluff. Because after that, it was supposed to be a negotiation. It wasn't going to be none of that. It was a take it or leave it offer, which is why I call bullshit. He never gave a fighter in his career a take it or leave it offer until he got it to Shakur. I wonder why. And y'all really defending 25%. It tells me something about y'all. Y'all tell me something. It tells me something. You know, you had the fighters of the past, man. They said everybody knows when you offer 25%, that means you don't want to fight. These are fighters that actually boxed and been part of these type of situations. They say everybody knows this. So I don't even know why people playing stupid because it's their favorite fighter. You don't want to fight. You try to give a guy a take it or leave it offer, and you've never given an offer like that to any other fighter that you ever fought in your life. You don't want to fight. It's simple. You did. It's simple. 25%. $5. Try to get my boy to take pennies on the dollar to beat you up. Nah, bro. Pay him like you weigh. Know what I'm saying? Pay him like you weigh. You want to get paid, don't you? You did. You want to get paid. Oh, man. I missed this one right here. Did I? I missed it. I missed this. I got to go check this out later. My bad, y'all. Take it or leave it means please don't take it. I'm telling you, Cash. Look, man. And look, we're free to have a difference of opinion. Y'all feel like the offer is legit because you feel like he really would have did it. I don't feel like it. I feel like that was something to make y'all fans do exactly what y'all doing. Get up here and make arguments as to why guys should be lowballed. If it wasn't cool when Dev had to be lowballed, why would it be cool with Shakur? If you didn't like getting treated a certain way when Kambosos did you a certain way, why would you turn around and do Shakur a certain way and then expect different? Like, oh, because you did it. He's not a fool, bro. And make no mistake about it. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm done with this part of the conversation. Show me that you would have been willing to fight a Shakur level talent for 22% as y'all keep pushing. Show me that, and I'll be impressed. Show me that. It's different, man. It's levels, bro. Nobody's gonna let the business of boxing hold him out for no damn belts, man, for no plastic, bro. What Mike Tyson tell you when he took the dude on a tour of his house and showed him the belts? He said, "This is garbage. I bled for nothing. This is garbage. This is garbage, bro." So you dig? You get what I'm saying? You dig? Salute to the queen, Aisha, man. I'm glad Shakur didn't take. Yeah. The real man, part twice. The real ones know, man. Real ones know what's up. Real ones know what's up. That man ain't even want to negotiate with Shakur because he didn't want no smoke. Thomas Moores, my guy, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling out. He did. Bozo had all the belts. Yeah, but again, the hell with them plastic ass belts, bro. Hell with them plastic ass belts, bro. I don't care about them belts. The belts don't do nothing for me, the viewer at home. I want to see the fight. The fight going to be good, whether it's going to be with belts, without belts. The belts are for them, not for me. That's where y'all got it confused. I don't give a damn who got a belt in box. I really just don't care about that. You get what I'm saying? I still want to see a good fight with or without a belt is what I'm saying. They cool. They serve a purpose. You know what I mean? It's a means to an end when you get you a belt. But no, he wouldn't have fought. My thing is, what he had fought a Shakur level talent and took 22%. And y'all know the answer will be hell no. You know the answer will be hell no. Hell no. You know it. You know it. You know it because the risk would be too great. Damn, that's the sacrifice for the belts that he said he won. He like, man, I know I could beat that dude. And he went over there and did it and proved it twice. No problem with that. But that's not a Shakur level talent that you're fighting for 22%. So why then flip it around and think he gonna fight you and let you hold him out? It's not gonna happen, bro. Real ones know, man. Loma got 42% versus Haney. Boom, 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 boom. And again, I try to let y'all slide, but since y'all keep pushing that 22%, can somebody please, and y'all know, we the family. Can y'all show me where I could go look up that he took 22%? I bet you I can't find it nowhere. Just show me where I can find it at. Show me. Show me where I can find it. Show me where I could find it. What is your core level talent? Come on, Joe. You know better. You know better. You know better, bro. You know what's the difference between Kambosos and Shakur, Joe? Or you don't know? Tell me you don't know. What's the Shakur level talent? The kind of talent, the kind of talent that I have a dude father speaking like this. This is Shakur level talent right here.
Because we thought that we was getting points. You dig what I mean? Because core is
talk to us, Bill. Tell us what a Shakur level talent is, Bill.
Nigga, are you tripping? You niggas, y'all. Nigga, the whole shit started because it was live that we're in there with Core. Not Core is getting out on us. Like, he's the big nigga. He's the big homie. In the shit, it was never. We would always, nigga, first the gap was like this. The gap got closer and always got. If you got off any with Core, it was a plus. If you just had a good day, that's how it was.
If you just had a good day. If you just had a good day, if you got off any, stop. You can't make no argument. Yo, I'm telling y'all, It's deeper than a fan. I promise y'all on everything. If Shakur grandfather was on record saying something like that, I wouldn't have the confidence that y'all got in y'all fighter. He said it right there. The gap got closer, but hey, come on, man. He told you. He said he told you what it is. That man told you. You could be a naive. You could be a super fan. You could be fanned out all you want. But you understand English, bro. And if that was a Shakur representative speaking like that about Shakur, you would be saying the same thing I'm saying right now, because you would have every right to say it. Them dudes, this is why you got dudes calling Shakur out his name, because they talking about they was friends and they had plans and all this and that. I ain't trying to hear all that. The same people that's saying they was friends is the same people that's demanding that Shakur and Keyshawn stop saying they brothers and fight. So they got to miss me with that. They got to miss me, man. Always got the best of them, Queen. Tell them. You know what I mean? I just like messing with my Jackson brothers. They know it. I always mess with them, man. I always do. And salute to everybody that stayed in the building while I had that little situation. I don't know what that was, man. I don't know what. I still don't know what the hell going on. I wish I do. The fear, tell him part twice. Zenith, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? His own daddy did it to him. Zenith, I'm trying to tell him. I'm trying to tell him. That's why they got mad, bro. They start hating. Damn, who got 86? Who got 86 in his John? Who got 86? Who got an 86K in here, man? And everybody good. He ain't just run the game on y'all all the way to the bank. I like Haney, man. I like Haney, and I'm gonna keep rocking with him. I'm gonna keep supporting him because I ain't got no reason not to. He's doing what a fighter's supposed to do. He's making the most out of his opportunities. He's selling himself. He got y'all food. Like he doing his thing. Nah, I rock with him. I'm just teasing, man. I support boxing. I always make jokes because over here we gonna enjoy boxing. We're not gonna be stressed out, cursing each other out. We're gonna have fun with it, bro. I had fun all the time, man. This is what this sport's supposed to be. That's absolutely why they mad at him, calling out his name, Damage Control. Yeah. They been calling him everything but a child of God. How they be saying it? They be calling that man everything. But I tell you what, though, Zenith, one thing about me, they can't distract that. None of that rhetoric distracts me from the fact that he's a hell of a fighter. They can say all they want about how he moved, what he looked like, how they don't like how he smiled, all this other stuff. His gap, man. You can't say he ain't a bad boy. Can't say it. You can't say it. You can't say it because you be lying if you said it. You know what I mean? He just got to keep proving it. I always say that to y'all. Y'all know. If someone thought he was better than him, he mad that he had more success than him. Who? Yeah, I don't like to compare him in that way because I don't care, right? I always look at it as Devin Haney snatching up Undisputed was very impressive, right? I always looked at it. I'm going to keep looking at it like that. A young king standing on business, going to get what he said he wanted, right? I'm never taking credit from that. That only a weird fan would. But I don't compare them like, oh, well, Haney did more than Shakur. Yeah, Undisputed is an ultimate goal. But again, if he's to be successful Thursday, being a champion in 3 weight classes ain't nothing to sneeze at. I don't know if I can equate Undisputed as to doing more because you snatched up all the belts in the weight classes. And if you ask yourself who you had to beat for those belts, could Shakur not beat those same people? You get what I'm trying to say? Could Shakur not beat those same people? Just be real. Is there anybody on Devin Haney's resume that you think Shakur can't beat? I'm saying that not to diminish Devin Haney, but I'm just, do you think any of those guys could beat him? Like, you get what I'm saying? So I think they could, it's nobody. I think the same goes for Devin Haney when you look at the guys on Shakur's resume. I think he'll kick their asses too. I mean, I think he'll kick their asses too, but yeah, no Cambosis ain't gonna do nothing with Shakur. He gonna but get beat up for 12, probably less. He might get TKO. He mess around and TKO Cambosis. He mess around and TKO Cambosis. What John did talk about? He say running out of divisions like his daddy said. When it get too hot, I don't want Shakur to fight. Yeah, his daddy said they was gonna move when Shakur got there, and when he did, they dropped the belts. There's nothing else to talk about. They don't get it, bro. They don't get it because they Zenith, they like to get slow talk, walk down the block, serenaded with lies and stretching the truth. Yeah, he started at 126. That's what makes him special, bro. To me, in my opinion, do you think like that. This is how I'm gonna tell you this is how you know he's special, right? To an extent. Name another fighter with 21 fights. Let's say if he's to be successful Saturday, right? Name another fighter with 21 fights that's a 3-division former unified champion. Tell me right now, out of the guys that we sit up here and talk about. Get what I'm saying? Shakira Tweeterson go get knocked out. Oh man, he never see. That's how you were here. He gonna get that work. Somebody about to get another 86K. I see. You know what I'm saying? Southwest Dice say we shouldn't always have to put Devin versus Shakur at every conversation, family. They do it. It's gonna keep happening though. Southwest. It's gonna keep happening, bro. Especially when you got Devin Haney fans always going to bat for him. It's gonna always happen, bro. I said this long before he was fighting De Los Santos, but they keep bringing a man Devin Haney into it, bro. So you're gonna always hear it. You're gonna always hear it till he fight. You get what I'm saying? They literally doing it. They literally promoted him talking about fighting Shakur more than Regis' program in some instances in some of the interviews. So it's like you can't expect us not to do it. They still doing it. You get what I'm saying? They still doing it. It's always going to be relevant because they won't stop speaking that man's name. So you're going to keep hearing their names sync to each other until they get in the ring, bro. And probably even after that. You know what I'm saying? He did that last one. The WBC. He gave that up. He gave that up. Shakur should have known better and sending the bottle. He signed the contract when you know he sent it around a whole bunch of girls. Part twice a fool. Haney Robert got Mexico cheated versus Loma. Nah, Haney. I think that's just garbage, man. Haney didn't do that, and he didn't cheat versus Loma. What he did was he had a game plan for Loma and he executed. He took it to Loma's body early, and it took Loma several rounds to adjust to the body attack. And when he did finally adjust, he got a couple of real strong rounds off and won some rounds in between. But ultimately, he didn't give it 100%, and Devin Haney did, and that's why he won. So all that he cheated stuff is garbage. Haney I ain't gonna put that on him. He ain't cheat nobody. He just beat him. You know what I mean? Me too, Zine. I'd like to have fun with my Jackson brothers. They know it, man. We have fun with it, man. I told y'all that's what it was. It was just fun, bro. You got to have a little fun with this boxing stuff. Y'all got to get my boys some pointers for the bottle service, man. Sending the athlete bottle service when they ain't even drink is crazy. Sent that man some champagne. I should ask Shakur, what you sent him? He probably should have sent him something he drank, man. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? He would have, you know what I mean? Nah, that was funny, man. That's how boxing's supposed to be fun, man. Y'all just take boxing too serious. I enjoy it. I support all these fighters that stand on business, man. So I'm gonna always have fun with these conversations. Y'all just be mad for no reason. With body, Pillow Fist had, I tell you, Pillow Fist had Loma's body in some trouble. He was beating his body up. I don't know what fight you was watching, but Devin Haney definitely was taking it to that man's body. I don't care what you say. And y'all keep saying Pillow Fist, but I'm not seeing people run through the man. So until I see somebody run through that Devin Haney and treat him like he pillow fisted, I can't believe it. Because people at home are saying it. And I'm guaranteeing you, everybody that's saying Devin Haney is pillow fisted, he will probably knock you out. He probably will piece you up and knock you out, more than likely. So I'm not trying to hear that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear it. I don't think he's pillow fist. He's just not a puncher. Neither is Shakur, right? But I believe Shakur is a little stronger at 35 than what Dev was. That's just my personal opinion, but we'll see. Sending by the service with a lie is crazy. It was just a little fun, man. Y'all be taking stuff too serious, man. Y'all be taking it too serious. He left the division while he still talking about lightweights. Yeah, I'm telling you, focus on Regis. That's why I said, Zena, tell him to focus on Regis, man. Should have known Devin would have sent a crazy contract after the stunt. Yeah, we knew part twice. We knew what time it was. He didn't have to be hurt, but he respected what Dad was throwing because he wouldn't run through him. So Loma got beat up and he cried, bro. Get over it, bro. Cry a river. Go cry with Loma in the back. Go get in the car with Loma and cry because he lost, bro. Do you know the guy that you lobbying for is a guy that say he didn't even give 100%? I don't even know how you can make a case for him winning. He told you straight up he did. He took his foot off the gas in the 12th round of an undisputed fight when he got awarded the opportunity to fight a guy that didn't have to fight him. I give Haney all the credit. He beat him up, man. He did what he had to do, bro. Hard to run through a man that's bear hug. Sleepless and fool. Oh man, yo. They would talk, yeah, they would talk about Regis for shit. You know what I'm telling you? Taking Shakur. Oh man, I'm glad we got this fun with this, man. It's always a fun conversation over here, man. Always a fun conversation, bro. Always, man. Santos look trim. Yeah. I think he looked like he in some of the best shape, Zenith. I think he looked like he'd been in some of the best shape of his career, which is good. He's 23 years old. That's why I knew he was going to take that weight off pretty good. And come in ready. And that's what you want, right? You just want to see the best fight possible. That's what I want to see. If this dude is to be the next test for Shakur, then let's see it. You get what I'm saying? I'm all for it. I'm all for the whole card. This is a great card, in my opinion, for boxing, bro. I think boxing is moving. I think fans just complain too much. You get something good and you still complain. I don't see none of these matchups on this card as a reason to complain. I think they all solid matchups, bro. All of them. I mean, shape that blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. He did. You make them. Make sure going to tank the top and you don't talk about Devin fight. Right. Now Zenith, they don't get it. They think we just making it up, bro. They think me and you just say this. They was promoting him fighting other people more so than the guy that he was fighting. That was a little weird to me. You know what I'm saying? It was. But you know, y'all know where the real smoke at. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Smoke Stevenson, man. Zenith, all he speak is facts. He be comment cooking, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Nah, man. But let me play this real quick. Yeah, I've been meaning to play this little interview from Hasim Rahman talking about Tank Davis and his street pain that he talked about, and Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. Like he spoke on this for a second. And this is a recent interview from today. So
you really talking about man. Facts,
Zenith.
I mean, it was
y'all smashed the like button for you, bro. Appreciate everybody in the building. Pardon that little disturbance you had. Y'all smashed the like button.
I'm at 7-Eleven and somebody disrespect me or my child or my wife, it's going down. I don't care who they are. So that was my mindset. Like, it don't matter. I come out of the streets of Baltimore where I had to worry about the police. I had to worry about guns. I had to worry about stick-up boys. I had to worry about jealous guys. You know, so...
Zenith, you cooking this shit out of people. I'll be seeing it. All facts, no emotion. So then they start throwing insults at them. I see it every time.
I'm worried about punches. That probably was my downfall. I never worried about it, guys.
You know, coming from Baltimore, do you feel good about what Tank's doing and everything representing Baltimore?
That's because they be seeing you cooking the same way I be seeing Zenith. So they got to get your attention. You know, people only want people's attention when they feel like you know your shit. If you ain't know what you was talking about, people wouldn't even they ignore what you was saying. I see it all the time. You know what I mean? Nah, facts. he be cooking people. I'm telling you, listen. I'm telling you, I see it every day.
I think the record speaks for itself. Yeah. You got a undefeated champion, and you say you don't feel good about what they're doing, then there's something wrong with you. Like, you must be a hater. So if you ask anybody, listen
to Hasim Rahman again, bro. Now I see you, Zenith. That's why I got much respect. Like, you somebody that easily, if you had a channel, it would grow. That's something I know from the comments alone, bro. Like, you clearly, like, I haven't seen a boxing conversation that you couldn't keep up with. And trust me, I know people before they know me because I'm observant. I observe way more than I type, and I've seen you cook people on numerous occasions, bro. Like, I used to be saying, I'd be sitting back here laughing, bro, like just watching it in the chat. Freestyle Media Sports, what's good, King? How you feeling, bro? Salute to you, bro. Y'all smash the like button, man. But look, listen to what Hasim Rahman just said.
You got an undefeated champion, and you say you don't feel good about what they're doing, then there's something wrong with you. Like, you must be a hater. So if you ask anybody, you might have to rephrase that question or something.
Right. I didn't mean for it to. Yeah.
Cool Breeze, what it do, fam? He said, let's go Regis. Let's go Regis. Let's go Dev. Let's see the best fight possible out of both kings, man. Salute to them both. Salute to my guy, Cool Breeze. You know it. Good vibes always. Looney Tunes, what it do, family? Appreciate you stopping through. What's good with it? I don't even know what the hell all that is, but all right. But you heard what Hasim Rahman said, bro. You got an undefeated champion in the sport of boxing doing this thing, and you talking about you don't feel good about it. You must be a hater. This is coming from a guy that also was what did he? I think he got Lennox Lewis got out of there and got beat up back. But you get what I'm saying? Hasim Rahman definitely was the champ. He was the guy at once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at boxing, bro, because I'm not too personal with this shit. When somebody is doing well in the sport, I could appreciate it. Unless it's smoke and mirrors surrounding around it, then I'll take a second look at it. But ultimately, when guys are in there just doing their thing, standing on business, you just got to respect it. And that's what I'm like.
Anybody from my city that say they're not proud of that man, they absolutely hate it.
Anybody. So that go for all them people that be from the city where Tank from, hating, talking about who he need to fight, like he ain't been putting in no work, putting in no pain. You heard what Hasim Rahman said. Y'all hater, bro. Y'all hating. I ain't saying Hasim said it. Now y'all want smoke. Now y'all go see about him.
I saw Shakur at the Raider game yesterday.
At the Raider game. See that? Let me pause it. My bad, y'all. The Raider game. See, he seen Shakur at the Raider game. That's promotion. He ain't at the Raider game just for fun, bro. That's promotion. Being there in the flesh. Probably ain't even sit through the whole game. Who knows? You know what I mean? And appreciate Anyway. Now, I like Anyway as a beast. Canelo, I appreciate Canelo, but my biggest gripe with Canelo is him not fighting 68-pounders, bro. And Better Beeve is a dog. You know what I'm saying? And straight like that. So I appreciate boxing, bro. Now, I don't got to be told to appreciate what I appreciate. Anyway is a dog. I would like to see him fight more in the States to see if anything changes with him, but I'd like to see him, continue to climb and do his thing. Better Beeve is a dog. I want to see him fight Beagle. And Canelo, he can pick who he want, but at this point, because I know that's what he's going to do anyway, but could he at least pick 168-pounders to fight? And that's all, and I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? I'm cool with it.
Against Tank, what do you think of those fights, Ron?
Thanks, Kaz, Shower, Allah, salute to the queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you. Peace and blessings to the queen.
I think I really need to see Devin at 140. He may be stronger at 140.
Yep.
Because you got to realize that these weight classes make a difference. Now he don't have to choke down to 135. Now the fights might be 9 days. They might be 9 days now. Who knows? Who knows if Tank will carry his power or get stronger at 140? Who knows if Shakur can carry his power to 140? So
now I think Shakur carrying his power to 140 is more of a question than Tank. I don't know if Hasim Rahman is aware or did he take it into consideration. He probably not fully aware, but Tank took his talents up to 140 when he fought Barrios, and I thought his power transitioned up there just fine. And that was just one fight with no acclamation. He just took the fight, right? So I think he showed people that his power carries to 140. You get what I'm saying? Now, where Shakur's carry to 140 remains to be seen because he's still getting situated at 35. So I think that's more of a question right now than it is for Tank. I think that's two totally different things, but I'm not worried about Shakur's power traveling. I think as he move up, his power will be consistent. He doesn't have to be no puncher, but his power will be consistent. I think regardless any weight class he's in, I think as he gradually moves up, I think his power will move gradually with it, not substantially, but gradually with it, where I'm saying that he won't just be, at a disadvantage just because he's not a puncher. He's going to be able to get your respect. I think any weight class he participates in, that's going to always be the case because I don't think it's just about power. It's timing, punches you don't see, punch placement, accuracy, different things like that. So I think that's always going to be the case with Shakur, but we have to wait and see. Anything can happen. You said, let's be honest, Shakur and Devin look up to Tank. I mean, I can't tell you not to feel that way, right? For me, the way I look at it, I think Shakur has a lot of respect for Tank, as Tank does for Shakur. He's very vocal about the level of skill and talent that he believes Tank Davis is. And he said more recently, he feels like Tank Davis will actually fight him. So I think it's a lot of respect there. I wouldn't say he quite looks up to him. I think if you want to say who Shakur looks up to, he told you already. People like Bud Crawford, Andre Ward, people that he got a close relationship with. That's been a big part of his career. I think those are the people he look up to respectfully. Haney, that might be another story. I don't know. It's a lot of different things out there. Says some people think he want to be like Tank. Some people think he copy Tank. Some people think he don't. I don't really get into that stuff because I don't really care as much. I mean, I'm aware of everything, so I hear a lot of stuff. But I think at the end of the day, they're all young kings still finding their way. You know, Devin Haney at 24, approaching 25, he ain't got it all figured out, and you can't expect him to. So he at the very end, core of everything, he's doing his thing in the sport of boxing, right? That's all that matters. Same thing for Tank, same for Shakur. I think people care too much about putting them against each other in personal ways other than their skill sets versus their talent versus talent. Like that conversation is always cool. I will talk about that any day of the week, y'all, and I'll never get tired of it because it's good boxing. But a lot of people want to pit them against each other in like a personal manner. My guy is better than your guy in life. Like, I don't care about that, bro. They all dogs. You know what I'm saying? They all beasts. And I enjoy watching their fights, bro. I enjoy watching Loma and Dad fight. You get what I'm saying? I enjoy watching him humble Cambosis twice. I enjoyed that shit. I enjoy being personally at the Yoshino fight, watching him get knocked out, watching Shakur shine in his first fight at 35. I personally enjoy being at the CONCEICAO fight, watching Shakur beat his ass. I personally watched a couple of Keyshawn fights live and watched him beat ass. Like, I enjoy boxing on a different level, so I don't care about the petty stuff. I get dragged into it because it's hard not to sometimes with some of the stuff people type. But ultimately, like, when you support the whole sport, you big up anybody, regardless of who's doing good. You give credit where it's due. Like, dude just said something about Canelo. Like I said before, I give him credit for the things he's accomplished in the past. But more recently, you can't name the last time he's truly gave you a fight that you wanted, that you asked for. And then when he do it, it's a guy on some bogus circumstances and Jamal Charlo jumping 2 weight classes to fight him. Meanwhile, he done shined that up because that's a fight we asked for years ago in a different weight class. Then he give it to us and we supposed to be cool with it. And I'm not. So I just want guys that fight people in their weight class, bro. And fight the best in your weight class. You move up, keep it the same way. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. A lot of people criticize Shakur for bringing a flag into the ring. I personally know from somebody that, you know, got confirmation, you know, they didn't want him to bring that flag into the ring. He did it anyway. I mean, I'm glad he did it. You know, why not be proud of who you are? If he got it in him, he got it in him. I think people made too much out of it and they made it a negative thing. So I'm glad it's not something that he constantly does, because I just don't think we in the climate where people can understand and respect stuff as it's intended to be respected. People just make big things out of nothing. So they made a lot of big deal out of that dude, you know, carrying that Puerto Rican flag in there. Like, you get a lot of disrespect. Like, some of the stuff that I've heard, I can't even say up here because, you know, I just can't say it, but it's wild. Appreciate you, baby girl. Appreciate you. This is a great show. It wouldn't be a great show without y'all, you know. Tommy says you just do Haney when you get in the ring with someone of Scambosa's caliber for 22%. That's what I'm saying, bro. Ain't playing like that, Max. He was just George better. He beat him up. I think Haney humbled the hell out of him, though. I think he really beat him up for 24 rounds, 24 good rounds. Shakur did not destroy CONCEICAO. I was there. He definitely did. CONCEICAO wasn't winning no rounds. I don't know what fight you watched, but and then again, I was personally there with a good seat watching every round. I don't know if you was able to see it from at home. I'm not aware, but I've seen doctors checking on CONCEICAO in between rounds several times. I thought they was going to stop it. As a matter of fact, that's how often they was checking on him. After about halfway, about 5-6 rounds or so, they started checking on him in between rounds often. I thought they were going to stop it, but he beat the hell out of that dude. I don't know. You don't have to stop a guy to beat the hell out of him. If I see you hitting guys with combinations and you catching him with punches, slipping his punches, making him miss, making him pay, going to his body, walking him down, standing in the pocket in Shakur fashion, that's beating the hell out of somebody. He ain't Tank Davis him because he ain't Tank Davis, right? But he beat the hell out of him. You know what I'm saying? He beat his ass. He beat him up convincingly. CONCEICAO never built no momentum. He never won. I don't think he won no rounds in the fight. I was there. I didn't remember him winning any rounds. He was just getting his ass beat. Shakur just too smart for him. Too hard to hit. And he's like he was a step and a half or two ahead of him the whole night. And that's what I saw. And I seen a masterclass. He wasn't in trouble at no point in the fight. He didn't get hit with nothing too crazy. Get what I'm saying? It was a good fight. CONCEICAO landed some shots, right? You get hit, but that dude was a genius that night in the ring. Like, he really beat that guy up. And like I said, to the point where the doctors in between rounds kept you know, checking on him. Like I said, I thought they were gonna stop it. Nah, man, nah, the Shakur fighting on Thursday because they feel like they can market that fight with the Formula One weekend that's going on. See, instead of us critiquing the moves of boxing, let's try to understand them. Again, as much as you might want to make a joke about it being on a Thursday, from what I understand, that fight is sold out. You see what I'm saying? So I think the fight is doing well. I think it's a good card with a lot of good fights on it that I hope y'all all watch. Like I said, it ain't just Shakur and you know, De Los Santos. That is the main event, obviously. But you got Robson CONCEICAO and EMANUEL NAVARRETE fighting. You got Quentin Randall and Brian Norman Jr. on that card. You know what I'm saying? You got Abdullah Mason fighting. You got Troy Isley fighting VLADMIR Hernandez, who just beat who was that? Truck Simpson, and he also I think he beat J-Rock as well. So, you know what I mean? Some good wins. So you got a whole good fight. You got a whole good fight card, bro. So part twice said who you got, Loma or Keyshawn? Right now I would pick Loma. Right now I would. But it wouldn't be no wash or nothing like that. But I would pick Loma right now. Salute to my guy, Kaz, man. Much love, Brody. Per con trainer. Cambosis lawsuit. Salute to my guy, Thomas Hill. What's that, Brody? That's the conversation you never hear people talk about. Nobody ever talks about breaking show up next Monday. Oh, breaking down the fight. Yeah, right. That's the part that's fun. Which fight you talking about, Ant? What fight you talking about? Because we always could break it down. Always. G-Ball was good with it. He said Vargas. Which Vargas? Which one you talking about? Them Vargas brothers, some bad boys too. That card will be worth the watch. Absolutely, freestyle. Absolutely, bro. The whole card will be worth the watch. I think the main event is obviously the main event, but I think the fights leading up to the main event are all worthy of watching. All of them. Keyshawn isn't good. The Wolf's House. Loma will end his career. Nah, I don't think so. For one, Loma's not a true 35-pounder, so I don't think he'll have no size advantage at all over Keyshawn. He'll have a ton of experience though, right? But even with that, I don't think he washes him anything like that. I think Keyshawn is the goods. I think he's a good fighter. I wouldn't pick him to beat Loma right now, right? But Loma ain't ended nobody's career. Loma better hang on to the rest of the career that he do got. And Loma out here turning down smoke and biggest paydays and opportunities to fight for titles. So I don't know. I ain't vouching for nobody like that right now. Loma got to show me something. And fighting Cambosis ain't it. Emiliano fighting that night. Yes. All right. Yeah. Salute to you. Appreciate that. That's what you're talking about. Salute to G-Ball. You're talking about Emiliano. Salute to Shower. He the better one, I think, out of all of them. I think they're all talented, but I think Emiliano just got something, man. They all got something, but I think Emiliano could be the one. You know, the youngest ones, they just be something special, man. So I think that's the case. BN Boxing News, what's good, bro? Don't work too hard over there. Hey, Just, can you let people know I'm not doing the show at 7 p.m., going on at 8? Yes, sir, man. Everybody in the building. This is my good brother, Jay Hardcore at Hardcore Boxing News. You dig? Hashtag JBT, Just Boxing Talk. He will be on at 8 o'clock, not 7. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all govern yourselves accordingly and y'all go holler at my bro at 8. I mean, Emiliano Vargas, the younger, is the one fighting in that card as well. Yeah, G-Ball, salute to you, bro. He's nice. I like Emiliano. Keyshawn punching like a European amateur. Nah, bro. The Wolf's House, I think Keyshawn, I think he got a decent KO percentage right now. He's just, everybody's not going to be this big puncher, right? But that, you know, it's called boxing, not punching. And you ask yourself, could he box? And in the 10 fights that we actually seen, they took one from him, but you haven't seen Keyshawn lose a ton of rounds. So I don't know how people assess him. Like if you're a person that's listening to how he speak and you saying he don't fight how he speak, cool. That's not me. I'm looking at what's actually taking place in the ring. I don't care what he say when he promote himself. I hear him, but it's all love. You know what I'm saying? But I watch what he do, and I don't see the kid lose a lot of rounds. And I've seen him dominate a fight, drop a guy, and still get no credit for it. So I don't know. People kind of tough on Keyshawn. I don't think they understand him, let alone rocking with him. I don't think they really rock with the kid. So I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? I salute him. And he saluted Keyshawn just purchasing his first home too. You know what I mean? Salute to him. Loma pick and choose his fights. Yeah. And he choose and BN. I hear he choosing Cambosis next. Bole, what it do, Brody? How you feeling? There's no Keyshawn disrespect over here. WeBuildBoxingUp, thank you. Up. She tagged somebody. She don't play that Keyshawn stuff. She don't play it. Baby girl has spoken. Just do the link disapproves that Haney received 22%. Oh, yeah, for Scambosa's fight, he got over 40%. So he even wouldn't accept 22% for the fight of that caliber. And that, thank you, my bro. Thank you, my bro. And then he sent the correct link, and I appreciate that because I told people you can't find the link nowhere where he took no 22%. I swear, people have half a brain sometimes. Or you know what? I take that back. I don't want to challenge nobody having half a brain. I want to say if people wasn't lazy, I'll say that comfortably. If people wasn't lazy, they would do their own homework, and they will find that that was always BS, and it was rhetoric. It was just something to push. That was something. I swear you can't find that nowhere. You can't find that nowhere. You can't find it nowhere because it don't exist, because it didn't happen. I hate percentage talk. I hate it. But at least if we're going to talk it, let's understand. Let's have the facts. He never took that. Thank you for posting the truth in the chat, my bro. And didn't care about money on that one. Nah, I believe that, Wolf's House. I believe that. But he cared enough. He cared enough because he damn sure ain't take the 22% that he told everybody he took. So salute to him though, but I don't just run with narratives just because a fighter say something. You really can do your homework, and a lot of this information be public information. And when you get it, you get what I'm saying. You speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him though, because I don't care. I always want to see dudes make their money, but I don't want to be lied to. Like I don't like being lied to. You know what I'm saying? So, but you're right. I don't think he cared that. I don't think that was his main priority. If you come in speaking facts, boxing number one, I mean speaking good, you get blocked.
If they fight now, it'd be a new division. Devin's not coming back down to 135. So you
hold on, what did he say?
This question is like, if they fight now, it'd be a new division. Devin's not coming back down to 135. So you really got, if you're talking about the fighters, you got to kind of leave Devin out of it. Get Devin as a new division there. So, see,
and you gotta leave him out of it because out of all the 135 talks, because he's not coming back down there and he's done with it. You already know you take care of any disturbances of the energy of the good people in the chat. Y'all know what to do. Y'all wrenched up. Y'all know it. A rain of peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. As always, how you feeling? And said, do you think the younger undefeated Loma would be Haney? Yeah. No disrespect. Yeah. Like, for instance, remember how they painted the picture that he ducked him? Had he fought him those, what was that, 3-4 years ago, whatever that was they were saying, he would have beat him. Absolutely, in my opinion, he would have beat him. And before people go crazy on me, just think, people consider Loma to be on the downside of his career, respectfully. He's not, like, washed. I won't call him washed. I don't think he's a washed fighter. He hasn't shown me that. Losing a close fight to a young up-and-coming guy that's on his way to superstardom, you know what I mean, is not a bad thing, right? You know what I mean? I still think Loma is a good fighter, but if he made the fight that close, being considered on the downside of his career, like the back end of his career, should I say, the back end, like he got less career left than, you know what I mean? Obviously, like I don't know how many more fights he got. I would love to see it, but 4 years ago, yeah, that Loma wins the fight, in my opinion. Respectfully, he does. You know what I'm saying? I think the reason being it would have been an experience, and Dev not having the season and just quite the seasoning yet. I think, several of his fights, the Jojo Diaz fights, even fighting a guy like an older Gamboa, like Jorge Linares, the Camboses twice. I think all of those things are like a build up to, combined experiences where when you get in there with a Lomachenko, you ready for the challenge. And I think that's what he showed, right? You know what I mean? He showed it. If you come in here, boxing number one, you come in here being weird, bro, you getting blocked. You know what I'm saying? You're getting blocked. Like this a grown channel. We a grown chat. We don't do all that senseless weird stuff that you're doing. So I'm only acknowledge you once, but the next weird thing you say, you out of here. That might end up being too big for Shakur. I don't think that's gonna happen. Because I think, like Shakur said, I think he got criticized for it. I think there was some truth to what he said. I think Devin will be at 140 for a bit. I don't think he'll be particularly in a rush to go to 147. It's not out of fear or lack of confidence or talent and none of that stuff. I think he has plans, and I'm just going off of what his dad said because everybody likes to believe everything Bill say. Well, he said to me directly that they're going to grab a belt And they're gonna try to get the rest of the belts at 140. This is what he said. He said to me, he don't know when him and Shakur will fight. He said, I asked him that straight up. He said he didn't know. And I gotta ask Jay to see if he could clip that for me and send it to me, but I'll post it up. I had a brief conversation with Bill Haney, man. He answered the questions the best of his ability. I respected him for the time, but you know, he said what he said, but I believe their focus is at 140. You know what I mean? I believe their focus is at 140. Where it should be, because they're salute to Mr. Plus 300. I had to read that real quick to make sure he wasn't trolling. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate that. But you get it. When you read into it, ultimately, like, he got more money than what he said, and he took a higher percentage than what he said. You get what I'm saying? Lomachenko lost that fight with Teofimo and Devin because he started late. He didn't let his hands go into the later rounds. Dude seemed gun-shy in those two fights. Yeah, he definitely ain't fight with Teofimo fight back to about the 6th, 7th round or something like that. And then he turned it on late, but Teo came on strong in that 12th, and Loma did what Loma typically do, give up the 12th round. All day boxing. I love it. Salute the Bushman, man. Appreciate you. You know, over here, I cook for a little bit. You know, I be on for a little bit too. Sometimes I do 3 hours, sometimes more. I mean, salute to you, Just Boxing Talk. You know how we giving it up. And y'all make sure y'all join the hangout at 8 o'clock. Bro will be on. Hardcore Boxing News will be on at 8 o'clock. Giving y'all good energy, good interviews, good boxing content, bro. Been working hard, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap into my good brother, Jay Hardcore, man. But man, yeah, right. I agree, man. Loma just has a tendency to give up the 12th round and then expect for people to cry that he lost and got cheated. No, bro. I ain't even gonna say that put it on him. I ain't saying he expect that from people, but that's what people start doing. Just keep in mind, when you say Lomachenko did this and did that to Devin Haney, just make sure you understand that you're making an argument and a case for a guy that told y'all he didn't give it his all. Just know that. That's why he lost, man. You don't make no excuse. I'm not making no excuse for a guy that didn't give 100%. Hell no. He should be ashamed of himself. What kind of thinking? That was poor judgment. Like, why would he think it was, it made sense to slow down and take your foot off the gas in an undisputed fight that was back and forth, nip and tuck the whole fight? Why would it make sense for you to take your foot off the gas? Because you had a couple of good rounds? A couple of good rounds is just a couple of good rounds. Like, that don't make the fight. You get what I'm saying? And Loma had the two most dominant rounds in the fight, but that still don't equal, 7 rounds. You know what I mean? He, to my count, a 12-round fight, you got to win at least 7. And I think Devin won exactly 7-5. So that's what it is. Oh man, I made it. Let's go. I made it. Go ahead, troll. You said just do. I like that. Just do buys. Just do buys. Listen to him. You probably sitting somewhere in your basement typing away, making mad accounts, making hella accounts. You know what I mean? Yes, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep smashing the like button if you haven't. And any weirdos, y'all could Haney clearly lost, man. Shut up, clown. The judges say he won, goofy. And my eyes tell me he won, dummy. And when you coming in here making a case for him, just know that dude didn't even give it 100%, goofy, man. Know what I mean? So keep crying. Go cry. Matter of fact, when you see Loma, go cry with him, bro. Go cry with him, bro. Haney only won 2, 3, 5, and 7. Nah, Haney won 7 rounds out of 12. That's what he won, and he won the damn fight and kept his titles. Oh man, Ike, for your information, buddy, sir, that's what's wrong. You gotta be like, how old are you? Probably like 15, 16 or something, man. So I'm gonna take it light on you, man. Don't spam my chat. Matter of fact, wrenches, you know what I'm saying? Welcome Ike to that official block party, man. Give him, man, that man need 86, man. He need that 86K. He acting crazy. That 86K hit different. Put a damn weirdo call. Yeah, I don't know where they be at. Shall I just be laughing now? Because those be the same people from every chat. I don't know how they create all them different accounts. Like, I got more time. I ain't got enough time in the day to do that. But run the views up, man. Just make sure you hit the like button. Oh man, damn, you should have let him hit the I think you can still hit the like button. You might not be able to type till you come back in here with a another account. Yeah, Bushman, they be hating, bro. They be hating. They be salty. One day I'm getting called a Haney hater. The next day I'm blind because I don't think Haney lost. You can't make this stuff up. At the rate of block, I need to be paid out by the hour. Oh man, they be mad for real too. They be swole. If you're swole, say you're swole. Yeah, I think 86K cause is 24 hours, I believe. You know what I mean? And baby girl trigger finger been itching. Oh man, I've been laughing all day, y'all. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Appreciate everybody staying to the end of the show too. Much love to the fan. Just when you have Haney fans and Haney haters both coming at you, it's like you got them all confused by speaking truth. They're not used to it. I'm telling you, that's my guy. Talk to him, bro. Talk to him. That's what it be, yo. I'm telling you, if you're coming in here to argue, it's easy to do, right? But if you coming in here to learn, then it's easy to do it also. Gertz, peace out to my bro, man. Smash that like button. Appreciate you, Queen. Peace out, Gertz. You got a great attitude, though. Yeah, man. Nah, I always chill. Every now and then they get me a little annoyed, but today I just been laughing them off because they don't be talking about nothing. I love the hate because that means you're doing something right. Facts part twice. You know it, my bro. You know it, man. We're going to keep growing and building over here on this good old boxing. But let me finish playing this real quick before we do get out of here, y'all. I keep pausing this. Let me try to let this play through. This is Hassan Rock, man. Still talking about Tank.
The fighter, you got to kind of leave Devin out of it. Because Devin has a new division now. So, Tank and Shakur, that would be a beautiful fight. I can see Shakur winning 11 rounds and getting stopped in the 12th.
Oh,
or I can see Shakur winning all the rounds. But at the same time, Tank is an underrated boxer. Tank got skills. He can really box too. So I can actually see Tank winning the decision.
Whoa.
So it's really up in the air for me. I really just need to see them fight.
Like
just to get it, just to close on Tank, so people don't get it twisted. You know, I wasn't trying to come at Gervonta sideways with the first question. Do you,
I got my
back to the Baltimore thing, I feel like it's a little bit like Mike Tyson was, where when you fight him, he's trying to take you to where he's from a little bit. It's a certain energy he brings into the ring. He's trying to make you feel kind of the pain of the streets of Baltimore, like Mike would make you feel the pain of the streets of Brownsville. So do you feel like he's got that element to him when he gets in the ring?
I think that every fighter tries to impose their will on the other fighter.
Right.
And I think when you punch like Gervonta, it's easier with the speed and the boxing skills he had.
Right.
It's easier to just impose your will because you can do so many different things in it. By the way, Gervonta and I we share the same birthday. Happy birthday tomorrow, November 7th, Gervonta. Happy birthday, champ. So anyway, I think that Gervonta had a rough life coming out.
Right.
And I think that ring is an outlet for him. And I think he does release a lot of that pain on his opponent. And Tyson had a similar upbringing. So I do think, along with imposing your will, they try to, impose that pain that is within them. They take it out on somebody else. And I think that they get a sense of satisfaction and release from hurting people.
Did you have that when you fought?
I don't really feel like I had as much pain that I wanted to just take out on people. My upbringing was a little better than that. But I always wanted to try to impose my will on the next guy. So I always feel like it's really, no matter if you can punch, but it's still a chess. And I'm a big chess player. Always chess.
Gotcha.
And you see, it's a reason I played this, y'all, because I know I'll be cooking on this a lot. And I said this before. The thing with Tank is when he go through stuff, he put that pain in you. I really said that. And you literally hear Hasim Rahman saying this. And this is from hours ago. So it ain't like I heard him say it and then I tried to say it. No, I've been saying this for years about Tank. He really put that pain in you. And he said similar to Mike Tyson, and he had them rough upbringings. And if you just think about it, and just to switch gears with the fights, you've heard Regis say like he come from the mud. He's not discrediting with Devin Haney's upbringing. He's just saying his why is a little different because he come from something where you really had to struggle to get everything you got. You get what I'm saying? Like he didn't have the same comfort of having somebody be, you know, financially stable, so he ain't have to worry about that money. That was always something he had to worry about. So his drive is just a little bit different. That doesn't knock a guy that has a better upbringing. He's just saying, yo, I feel like my hunger is a little bit deeper than yours because my upbringing was a lot harder and I had to get everything out the mud. Not saying, and I say this all the time, the thing about Devin Haney that's impressive, he comes from a better upbringing, but he still takes his career serious. He's not no spoiled ass, you know, spoon-fed kid. They try to paint that on him, but that's not him because he clearly is a gym rat. He makes weight all the time, whether he's depleted, looking like a skeleton, whatever you want to say. The dude never miss weight. He always on point, right? So he a gym rat. You could call him, you know, weight bully. I'm not into all of that. If you can make the weight, fight, right? And that's what he's been doing. So he's taking his career very serious. Like he's never looked at it like, you know what, I ain't got to work hard. That's not who he is. So I've always given him a ton of credit for that. But I think Regis is just saying his hunger is just a little different. His why is a little bit different. And I think it's the same with a Tank Davis and a guy like a Mike Tyson. If you see their upbringings is very similar. They struggled. They went through it. Not saying they're the only ones, but everybody's story is not to their level. Like with Tank sleeping outside the gym, bro, that's different, man. Man, you trying to hurt somebody when you get in the ring. And that's why I said this before. Tank is so special and dangerous because in a sport where it's a round by round sport, he doesn't necessarily approach it round by round in terms of trying to win round by round. That's just my opinion. Tank fights to hurt you. That's it. Ain't no playing with you. Tank gets in there to hurt you. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no, I'm trying to outbox. I want to be cute. No, I'm coming in here. I know I can box. And I know I can fight. I can do both very well. And I'm coming in here to hurt you. And when I catch on to your patterns and I pick up on your tendencies, that's the beginning and end. Once he's able to hit you early, often, you on borrowed time. You could just put the clock up because he's getting you out of there. And that's just how he approach fights. You don't give a damn about trying to win round by round, in my opinion. Now, he ain't trying to let you just dominate, but that's not a dude that's like, you know, I got to win every single round. No, I gotta close the gap. I got to hurt you. I got to put this pain into you. Whatever I'm going through, you going to go through it too. Like, and that makes him unique. He's able to compartmentalize, get in the ring, and really beat your ass. And like he said, Hasim Rahman, he in his element. He relishes the moment. I've been saying this for years about Tank. So it's refreshing to hear another boxer that fought at the high level. You get what I'm saying? Echo the same sentiments that I've been saying for years about Tank Davis. That dude be looking for his mom, looking up at the Jumbotron, smiling. Him and Calvin talking back and forth to each other, bro. They be over there chilling, bro. That's like him being in his backyard. So it don't matter where he at. He always at home. As long as Tank Davis is in the ring, he's at home. And I think if people understand that about him and how comfortable he is in there, you'll understand some of what you up against. You have to make that man uncomfortable, bro. You have to. You got to make him uncomfortable. Because if only thing you can do is garner a little bit of success or win a couple rounds, get a couple oohs and ahs from the crowd, you're not doing anything different than what he's seen in the other 29 fights and them other victims. He's going to knock your ass out just like he did to most of the rest of these other guys. So it's a little different, man. You got to bring something different to the table with Tank Davis because he is different. So you keep reducing his skill set, his talent level to his resume, you're going to fall short every time. Because like I'm going to keep saying it. Like my bro behind the hands TV said, I ain't never seen no resume climb between the ropes and win no damn fight. And y'all just seen it with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Respect to Errol Spence, probably not being 100%, obviously, but you get what I'm saying. My point is still proven. Resumes don't win fights. Skills pay the bills. Skills do, not resumes. Resumes is a barometer. I believe it's a measuring stick, but at the end of the day, it's not the end all be all, bro. Yeah, you can gauge some things by if you see a guy fight the more stiffer competition, but you have to be smart. You have to be aware and cautious of what you're watching. And I believe There's so many people, even to this day, even after the win, still don't give Terrence Crawford the credit. I heard somebody say that he's not a world beater, even after beating Errol Spence. That's the weirdest thing. The man been a top guy through multiple weight classes. He about to be on his way to another one. So it's like, when you show that you could be a top guy through multiple weight classes, you show that you're a level special. He did it for 35. He did it at 40. He did it at 47, bro. And they still slighting him. And I see the same thing going for Shakur Stevenson. He started at 26, at 30, at 35. That's 3 weight classes, just like Terrence Crawford was a part of. And he garnering the same type of hate. The same type of hate. The only thing these dudes is doing is getting in the ring and fighting, bro. And they're being hated for it. So I guess anytime you're being hated for doing something right, you know you're doing it at a high level, and you know you're doing it the right way, bro. And that's why they different. Salute to my guy Mike Kirkland and the Queen Arena. Well, you going with Just, Haney, or Regis? I respect both of them. It's a 50-50 fight. I like both of them a lot. I want to see a great fight. I want to say that, right? I don't have a dog in the race. I think Haney's youth, his length, you know, that jab, I think his speed and his feet will, a combination of that will be enough to offset Regis enough to keep him honest and win a decision. But I do think that Regis is being overlooked. You get what I'm saying? I think he's being underestimated. I don't know if he's being underestimated by Team Haney or the fans at this point, right? But we can underestimate Regis, us, the fans, excuse me. But long as Team Haney prepares for the best version of Regis' program, I think they'd be fine. It'd be a mistake for them to overlook him and act like they just gonna walk through him, because you've never seen Regis get washed in his career, right? So if Haney is to wash him, it would be the first time you ever seen it. I don't expect to see that, but I do think he can win a decision. But I do think Regis can make this fight very rough for him and win some people over, and even in defeat. And even though there are no moral victories, but if you can make a guy look bad and he squeeze out a victory, that's not going to be enough. People going to criticize Haney if that's how he win, but I'm going to give credit where it's due no matter how you get the job done, right? But I think he'll pull off a decision. I think you know, just the styles and the way he's going to choose to fight, I think is going to be problematic. I really do think feet ultimately can really be a problem. And I think Haney's use of the feet and his legs can keep him, you know, in this fight, help him navigate these rounds. I think he's not going to be looking to walk Regis down like he did Aloma. Of course, not, different fighters, different styles, different attributes. I think he's going to be looking to keep him on the outside. And I think Regis' short arms might cause an issue for him too. And Devin Haney has picked up and gained some experience over these last few fights. You know what I mean? Going over to Australia, you fight a Kambosos twice. There's experience to pick up, despite him not being the most elite level talent, right? Then you fight a Lomachenko. You learn a lot about yourself in that fight. You have a very close fight. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot to learn from there. And now you challenging Regis. You get what I'm saying? So he's getting some seasoning on him, and this fight could be coming at the right time. But do not count Regis Prograis out. You never see him dominated in the fight. The only one fight that he did lose, it was a complete war. It was back and forth, and he had Josh Taylor's eye looking like somebody replaced it with a plum or something. That boy eye looked crazy. So Regis is a dog. I like both guys. I support both guys. I will buy their pay-per-view and enjoy it. Enjoy calling it with y'all. May the best man win. Like I said, no dog, but this is a 50-50 fight. And I think the fact that Regis has an opportunity to just focus on Dev, as Dev is able to focus on him, I think that'll lead to being a competitive, a good fight. But it's make no mistake, Dev is going to be looking to box and be smart and outbox this dude. His dad said he's going to punish him. I think that's just selling the fight. I don't necessarily see him punishing him. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my guy, Being Boxing News. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. As always, Aisha Bush, man. What's the true definition of weight bully? I think what they say in part twice is weight bully is, you know, guys that are shrinking down to weight classes way smaller than where they should be at so they can have an unfair advantage. But for me, I feel like wherever you shrink, I don't like it, the notion of it, but if you're going to make the weight, if you can make the weight, then you can fight at the weight, right? So I don't believe in the weight bully stuff. That's what they've been calling Devin. I'm not really into it. I know he's a big kid. He's grown, but no, the money division is money at 35. So you can understand why he would try to stick it out there, right, as long as possible, right? Now he at 140. We're going to see what he can do, but I don't feed into that weight bully stuff. Coach Kenny training for that specifically. Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin are great trainers, man. They make a great team because they understand the mission. They work well together. They work in sync together. They like a masterminds together. And they understand the fighter in Tank Davis that they have. So I think that makes them great trainers. Understanding the guy that you really train, it says something. And they know how to light a fire in the Tank. They know how to train them. They know what to train for. And it's been working thus far. So I think only time gonna tell when he get in here with these other fighters. But I don't see them as a team, and I don't see Tank as a fighter being scared to get in the ring with nobody. I just don't see that. Salute to my baby girl. I was blocking the hate today. Yeah, salute to you, baby
and we ain't
girl.
never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Hey, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Smash the like button. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Salute to my guy, Kyle Sports, man. Salute to my guy, man. Pound for pound boxing talk. How you feeling, family? Roger, what's good with it? Man, you've arrived. You know it. Fundora, Andrew Gray, what's good with it? He's going to test how bad Shakur really wants to. Yeah, Santos on a high. He wants to become the first Dominican superstar. He do. I think he's motivated, and I think he's confident that he can win, bro. I think that's what's important. I do think that's a different factor from a lot of other guys that have been in the ring with Shakur. I'm not going to say none of the guys that got in there with him is confident, but I don't think none of the guys that Shakur has fought thus far in these 20 fights or as confident as De Los Santos. At least it's showing us he is, and I think he's going to fight like that too. He got every reason to. I mean, fighting timid or half-assed is just going to get him picked apart, and I think he understands that. So he got to seize the moment. He got to really try to go for it, and I think he just got to make the fight rough for Shakur to have his best chance. A chess match, like I said, it could be a dominating ass whooping for him if he do that. AJ64, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Train Tank to nullify Ryan's left hook. Beautiful work, Aisha. Beautiful work, man. Beautiful work. Dre Finest, Unc Dre Finest is in the building. What it do, Unc? How you feeling, man? What's good with you? So Santos was the first guy to actually chase down Shakur. Yeah. Even though he was with the cops, but we're going to let it slide. He was with the Popo. His people, the Popo. You know what I'm saying? De Los Santos was coming to win. Yeah, see what? Salute, family. How you feeling, bro? He absolutely is. He is. He coming to win. He not going to, but the fact that he coming to win is going to make it a good fight. It's going to make it competitive in spots. He might get some oohs and ahs out of the crowd. Know what I mean? He might, surprise some people by his attempt to really try to go for it. But for me, I see it how I see it. Competitive early, midway through the fight, I think Shakur takes over. And it's going to be what it's going to be. And he slowed down like he liked to do in them six rounds. And he fought a 10 rounder the last time, and he slowed down at about 6. So he slowed down in 6 in this one. You still got 6 more to go. You're going to get pieced up. That's how I see that. And I watched that. And what was interesting is he fought Joseph Adorno in his last fight. He didn't stop him. I don't believe he dropped him either. He's punching on bro, though. But dude was right there in his radius, right in his wheelhouse to get punched. He stood in the fire way too long. So, of course, he got burned. He was unwilling to even match the pace or the tempo that De Los Santos set forth. But I noticed De Los Santos set a tempo, and he tapered down from his own tempo. He kind of settled down a little bit more and kind of just coasted a little bit. He coasted a little bit. And that's what I seen. You ain't doing no coasting against Shakur. So good luck with that. You slow down in the 6th round. If that's like a habit of yours, prepare to be picked off, because punching power, like, I get it, man. But we talking about a guy that only let you land about 13%. I think his defense is gonna be on point on the night too. You'll look slow though, can't lie. That might be a problem. Shakur did say he want to see how fast his hand speed is. He said he want to see where his hand speed is. Wilder versus Ortiz won. Damn. Kaz said 80-20 Shakur. Talk to him, Kaz, man. They don't get it. Shakur definitely gonna punish him, man. I think late he's gonna start to take over. I think if De Los Santos is strong for 12 rounds, or he's strong throughout the entirety of the fight and he doesn't waver and slow down, I think Shakur will take a more safety first approach and be smart, because that's the difference between him and other fighters. Some fighters will get caught up in trying to entertain the crowd, which would then lead to them putting themselves in a compromising situation and it not going well for them. Shakur understands, hey man, if this guy's really punching, he fast and he like that, I'm gonna have to fight a fight that's not gonna enable him to be able to land the shots that he want to land. That's just smart boxing, bro. So you could complain about it. I could hear people complaining about it already, but I ain't trying to hear it. The name of the game is to win, to hit and not get hit, and be impressive while you're doing it. And if that's what he's able to do, I'm going to appreciate it. But I hope he do start walking to De Los Santos a little bit in this fight, because I think when he do, he'll be more impressive. And you'll see that power just don't mean everything when you know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's not the end all be all. You got to be able to land that power. And if he's not able to let him land it, he's going to be in trouble. When he's sitting there throwing those real hard, loaded up shots that he typically lands and he's not able to land there, he's going to find himself tired. And on top of that, if he's getting hit by the 6th round, we might be talking about a dude that might be huffing and puffing a little bit. I want to see. The jury is still out. I don't know for sure if he's a front runner, but I feel like he might be. But we're going to see. We're going to find out. Shakur just tweeted that he's trending #1 in sports right now. Salute to the queen, Miss Joette. Talk to him. Jersey strong, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Miss Joette, for dropping that in the chat, queen. That's dope. That's dope right there, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad. Look, bro out here trending #1 in sports, man. Your Thursday is going to open a lot of eyes. I'm telling you, Shakur, especially when Edwin is good enough. I think Edwin is very good. Respect to him. Is he of the absolute elite? That remains to be seen. My initial answer will be no, but I think Edwin is definitely good enough, credible enough, valid enough to help showcase how special Shakur is. I think he got the right tools. I think he could push in the right areas to kind of help show what Shakur really is. And I'm not trying to say it like it's just gonna be some display, but it's gonna be that. Jersey gonna be standing up November 16th, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great fight, man. Great fight. They did some studying. I seen it that they did. I seen them watching that Jamel Herring fight. They had a lot of different things to say, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Santos punches look telegraphed. Entirely too slow for Shakur. Yeah, I seen some telegraphing, but they say he got some speed. But that's what Shakur want to test out with his speed. Like when Shakur tries to prove he's not a runner. You mentioned that Blood, Sweat, and Tears episode. I think if he does decide to do that, Aish, I think he'll be selective, right? I think he'll be smart about it. I think he's a pretty good judge of character in terms of gauging what a guy got and not jumping on it, not pressing on the gas too soon, right? He definitely gonna fill him out. So I expect the first few rounds to be exactly that, him filling him out, getting a feel for him to see what he really got. And I think once he gauges it better, I think that's when you'll see him get more comfortable. But if you just looked at like his last 4 fights, like he said, he showed you that he ain't been doing much running, right? That's why people are calling him flat-footed. It's crazy, Aisha, right? Because not you, of course, right? You hear people say that he's flat-foot, but then they'll say he's a runner, right? He runs. So it's like, I want to ask the people, how many flat-footed runners have y'all heard about? You get what I'm saying? It's like those two things almost don't even go together. Like they don't know which one they want to call him. They want to call him a runner to discredit him, or they want to say he flat-footed and his feet ain't good enough. Like they don't know. Right, Bushman's not good enough. You know what I mean? Shakur gonna stand in front of him. He might. I say he's gonna have to gauge that power for sure. He gonna gauge that power for sure. And if it ain't troublesome for him, man, he gonna press. He gonna press. Right. Shakur possesses extreme quickness and placement. Yeah. I appreciate your Miss Joette. What the hell, man? Somebody calling me as always. Break time, get on here and call me. I got that call. I'll call my bro back in a second, man. Appreciate you, Miss Joelle. I'm gonna check it right now. As soon as I sure hope I'm being not impressed by Shakur at all. Been around boxing for moons, and I know how the game is played. Yeah, I'll just say this, man. One day, Dre, man, like real soon, we gonna work on getting one of the trainers up here that work with him. And not only has the trainer worked with him, he worked with a lot of other fighters. I'll let you hear from him, like what he explains. Like, and it's just different to hear it from a guy that's really in the gym working with him and seeing what he's able to do, and seeing like comparing him to what some of these other guys have been able to do. That's special as well, right? I don't know, man. I can't force nobody to see what I see, but I think I've seen it since about 17 years old to now, him being 26. it's been an extreme level of progression through the years, and you've seen it with each of the weight classes. I think he's fallen into that Bud Crawford kind of category where if he don't have the most appealing name in the ring, people can't fully assess the talent that they're seeing, right? You get what I'm saying? So they don't really, and I think that's some of what it is. Like when I was just listening to the trainer have a conversation about him and talk, he was saying it's hard to explain and put into words how to tell you what he's seeing him. But he was like, some people just not going to see it, especially fighters until they finally get in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? And get in front of them themselves. So I understand some people still feeling like you got to prove it, but I think anytime that you show that you're a top guy through, this will be his third weight class and you about to be the 3-division champion, I think that speaks volumes. And you can't name another fighter at his age with the opportunities that he's been given at 21 fights that will have the same accomplishments, right? So I think that for me is where the assessment lies. And so he hasn't been tested. I feel like his test has been to a certain degree, right? Has he been tested with the absolute best that boxing has to offer? I wouldn't say the absolute best. I wouldn't say he's gotten there with a talent equal to his skill set. But I think fighting Christopher Diaz was a test. I think fighting Nakatila was a credible test. I mean, I think fighting Jamel Herring was a credible test. I think fighting Oscar Valdez was a credible test. And I got CONCEICAO. Out of the 20 fights, those 5 fights stand out to me. And Joet Gonzalez. I throw Joet Gonzalez in there as well because he was another undefeated guy. Remember, he was dating that guy's sister. He beat him up. I felt like, he got about 5-6 real wins to me that are of quality, but people just don't know how to assess the talent, so they don't give him credit for it. You get what I'm saying? Valdez, look at the way he did Burchell, and nobody's done to him what Shakur did to him. He completely dominated him, dropped him and everything. I don't think he get credit. People complain that Jamel Herring is old, but that's part of boxing. You have old champions in the sport of boxing, or you have older champions in the sport of boxing, and it's called passing the torch. You had people betting real live money that Shakur would lose to Jamel Herring and losing their money. Like I said, so that was a good win. You can say a good win. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Valdez win, Jamel Herring, like I said, Joet Gonzalez and Nakatila. Those are all solid wins. Like, it's hard to ignore and just say, oh, no, he ain't never been tested. No, he passed the test with such flying colors that in your mind, your eyes are telling you he ain't been tested because he's winning too easily. Nah, he's a lot better than the guys that he's getting in there with, or he's ahead of his time, or he's ahead of those guys that he's getting in there with. So the only thing left is for him to get in there with the absolute elite upper echelon of boxing, right? And I'm right with you. But those wins, like just assessing them, and you got to think he started from 26. You get what I'm saying? Moving his way up. He's title at 26, unified at 30. You know what I mean? About to snatch up a title at 35, like he's doing it. And then when you see the number of fighters that said no and how he got to De Los Santos, I think it's very revealing. So I think if people, and look, he had to chase Valdez. It was both at 26. He had to chase him up to 30, and it looked like Bob wasn't even going to give him the fight. He tried it with Lomachenko, Bob godson, his godson, but he ain't let that happen. He wasn't sacrificing Loma to Shakur. But look at how these people are saying no, and you can't name another 35-pounder, right? With one fight in the division that got no said to him that many times to the point where he had to go to, and they said they don't deal with size of the streets, right? Shakur's on top rank. De Los Santos is a what fighter? PBC, right? Sound like separate size of the streets, right? So that notion that they don't work with this one or that one, well, there you go. That you can see how much BS that is. So again, man, I think it shows a level of talent when you're able to show that you're a quality fighter, a top level fighter through multiple weight classes as opposed to one. And I think that's the same thing people miss with Bud. They're missing it with Shakur, I believe. I'm not trying to say they're the same exact fighter, but I'm saying his situations are similar in terms of moving and navigating through weight classes, and people looking at their resume as the end all be all to their talent level. I will say this: it's how he's beating these people. It's the same thing with Boots, right? People say Boots is unproven. 30 fights in, he is a prospect and he's all hype. But I'll say, look how convincingly he's beating the opposition that they put in front of him. Shakur, you can't even name, people can't even name me two definitive rounds that he's lost in 20 fights. They can't name them. So when I see that, I see different. It's kind of like Tank, Dre. They do the same thing with Tank. Because Tank ain't fought at Devin Haney or Shakur or Loma, they like he ain't fought nobody. And I think that's BS. You got Leo Santa Cruz, what is he, a 3-4 division champion? He ain't fought nobody. You get what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. He fought Pedraza when Pedraza was an undefeated champion, but they'll say he didn't fight nobody. Like they reduced Tank's career to 35 the same way they're doing to Shakur by saying he never done nothing at 35. He ain't been there that long. You get what I'm saying? That's the weakest argument that people could make for Shakur Stevenson against him is he ain't did nothing at 35, knowing that man started 2 weight classes below. And he did something in both of the previous weight classes because he had enough time to do so. And with enough time, only his second fight in the weight class, he about to become a champion, man. I think that's very special. But is he still unproven at the absolutely, highest level? Yes. And I think all of those dudes are. So when you look at it like that, he ain't in no worse for wear than any of these other guys. They all still got to get in there with a guy that's really equal to their skill set and talent. And I think out of the 3, the one that's came closest to doing it is Devin. And I think he found that out with Lomachenko that they were closer in skill set than what he anticipated going into the fight, respectfully. You get what I'm saying? So I'll get that to him. But I just don't think that version of Loma does any of that shit with Shakur. I don't think this version of Loma has that type of success against Tank Davis in that manner. I just don't think so. And I think he gets sparked. You know what I mean? I think he gets schooled by Shakur. I think he gets stopped by Tank. I thought Haney was going to blow him. You know what I mean? I thought Haney was going to beat his ass, but fight just played out a little closer than I thought. The fight person won it. Hopefully Martin fight. Yeah, I hope so too, bro. You're getting top rank. You got the best matchmaking. Yeah, but you know what? You know what, Dre? You know what I learned? You know what I learned too? It's because of that matchmaking that people like they crucify the matchmaking of Top Rank, right? I see it a bit differently. I think they prepare their fighters better for fights that matter. And I think again, they've done it. They terribly missed the mark with Terrence Crawford, and they made everything about his lack of competition, right? And then he gets in there with, get what I'm saying? And we know the story. So it's like, I don't know. I think they're very smart at matching their guys up well, but at the same time, I think in giving their guys favorable matchups, I still think it's a certain amount of experience that their fighters and guys are able to pick up and gain from these fights that fans are kind of dismissing because they're not seeing a certain name fighter in there. You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know. It just remains to be seen. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out a lot Thursday. We should though. We should find out a lot Thursday. You know what I mean? About both fighters, right? And about several other fighters on the card. The young Brian Norman, the Quentin Randalls of the world, the Troy Isleys of the world, Abdullah Mason back. Yeah, I said Emiliano Vargas as well. So it's a lot of talent and a lot of good fights and fighters to look out for, man. But we're going to see. If you consistently outclass B-level fighters, then you are obviously a level above B. That only leaves A. If you struggle against B-level, okay, that's the Thomas, man. Great point, bro. Comment cooking, man. Comment cooking, bro. You already know, Dre. Much love, bro. We are always, your family. All love, Brody. You know what I mean? All love and respect. And with me, notice I'll never tell you wrong for what you're saying. I'll just always give you something else to think about. That's how you have a conversation, not shooting down what somebody thinks. You acknowledge what they think, you respect it, and then you just give them something else to think about. So, and think about that. Like Teofimo said, Tank only fights at B level, but if he's beating these guys' asses convincingly and knocking them out, he clearly above A level, like Thomas just said, or clearly above B level, right? Like Thomas just said. So I agree with that. And I think people are going to continue to miss the mark with Tank because they're making it all about resume. They're doing it with Shakur. They just did it with Terrence Crawford. I think we need to start thinking a different way. Always take resume and quality of fighters and opponents into account. Always, right? I would never say don't, but that's just not the end all be all. I think some of these fighters have shown that they're special despite the biggest names in boxing avoiding them. I think they still shown a level of special. How special is the question? And that remains to be seen. And that only gets answered when they step in there with each other, right? And that's what we always say. So it's just going to always be like that, man. And I rock with all these dudes, but when I think that we speak on these guys. I think they the goods at the end of the day. No matter who rises to the top, when they all mix it up. You know what I mean? No. You need to see more tests. Dre, ain't nothing wrong with that. I need to see more tests. I want to see more tests. That's why I like the Frank Martin fight when it got presented, and I like this De Los Santos fight because it presents a level of a test for him, right? I think the consensus is that De Los Santos is good enough to get his guy a good enough fight, if not beat him. Some people picking him to win by knockout. Some people betting money on him and all types of stuff. So it's a legit opponent, and we should get a lot of answers come fight night. Troy is going to be an interesting fight, man. AJ, it is, bro, because he fighting a guy that's beating a couple of guys that we like that we didn't think he was going to beat. Well, Loma called him out numerous times and call it haven't been answered. You know what I think that was, BN? I think that was I want to say this real quick before we get out of here. I think a lot of people understood what was going on when Tank was with Floyd. Because notice, BN, and just tell me if I'm wrong, a lot of that calling out was when he was with Floyd, right? And I think a lot of people understood the certain particular way that Floyd was moving Tank and making money off him. And I think people took advantage of that, knowing that you couldn't necessarily bait Floyd into deviating from whatever his plan was for Tank. You get what I'm saying? And I think a lot of fighters understood that. People know the business. They in talks. They understood, man. They making that bag. And I think people was taking free shots to call him out while understanding that he was with a promoter where he didn't have his career in his hands. You get what I'm saying? And I think people took advantage of that and took shots at him. And I take a lot of those call outs in vain, right? And you know why, being only because now where you see Floyd is visibly more out the picture, whether they still got a good relationship. Hopefully they do. They made a lot of money together. They should still have a good, at least business relationship, if nothing else. But I think a lot of people took those shots knowing who he was with and how they was moving him. And I think since he separated with Floyd not being as visible, obviously not looking like he's calling the shots and it look like Tank is moving for Tank. Now I'm not hearing these people call Tank. Now I'm not hearing it's like, oh, now some people can't find their tongue. Now what happened to y'all dudes wanting to fight Tank? Y'all wanted to fight Tank as long as he's with a promoter that the consensus that was out there. And we got enough YouTube channels and enough rhetoric and Tank hate videos that all of us has been privy to this kind of content where people are saying they undeniably feel like Floyd Mayweather is holding Tank Davis back or moving him a certain way. You get what I'm saying? Now that he's away from that, it's like these dudes ain't finding they tongue. And then the only time they're saying Tank is when he was in that situation where he had to go to jail for a little while or when guys got prior obligations. So what I want from fighters is to show me that same energy that y'all had when he was with the promoter that, according to a lot of y'all, was saying he was moving him away from the big fights. This is what people said for years. So now that he's not with him, I want to hear Loma call Tank, bro. Call Tank. Because you ain't getting there with Shakur. So I don't think you'll fight Tank right now. I don't think he will. You get what I'm saying, BN? So you right on point. And I get it. And I think honestly, at one point he might not have been ready to get in there with Loma. I think. And of course, a guy with 400 amateur fights and getting all types of, benefits of the doubt and getting, opportunity after opportunity as a pro is going to be confident going in there. He wanted to catch Tank while he was young. But now I feel like the man got some more season, and I think he understands himself more. He's more dangerous. He's as dangerous as he's ever been. And I don't feel the same energy from them people. And I can understand things change, but man, it's just too convenient that now that he moved away from the promoter that y'all know, because y'all said he was moving him away from the big fights. Y'all ain't saying that man's name. Fight that man. You get what I'm saying? Fight him. So that's just me, man. We all got different views on it, but I respect what everybody say. That's the way I see it. Like, I think people are comfortable saying his name, and as long as they can convince their fan base that they'll fight him, that's good enough. Fighting him doesn't really matter anymore. But long as if I get up there and I say, yeah, I want to fight Tank, if it don't happen, oh, it's Tank fault because he the A side. He won't send me a contract. But the only person that know that you want to fight him is us, on the YouTube space or on social media, not Tank and his team, where you can get in touch with the right people and let them know, look, I want to fight that guy. Because I'm telling you again, you let me be a 135-pounder and I'm a top fighter, and I just heard Ryan Garcia made 30 M's, bro. Be knocking on Tank door, calling it. I'm gonna be DMing them. We gonna be friend, bro. We gonna come to the table and make this money. You bugging. Win, lose, or draw. That's what we in it for, bro. You in it You could get legacy because he got a hell of a name. Think about the first person that could dethrone Tank Davis. Their life changes. So tell me again. And on top of that, if he beat you, your life still might change financially anyway. You get what I'm saying? So tell me again why they ain't the lottery ticket ain't worth pursuing. Miss me with that. I want to fight Tank Davis after knowing Ryan got 30 M's, man. I'm about to tell Senior to set it up, man. You know what I'm saying? tell him to set it up. Tell Coach Calvin I'll fight him. You know what I'm saying? 30 M's. I think I want to fight Tank Davis, man. I'm about to DM him, man. Hey, Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to wear 18-ounce gloves, though. Better yet, Tank got to wear them sock 'em boppers with me. You can't play, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my guy, Dre Finest, man. Can we score first test? I think the real test, well, I could agree with that. I ain't gonna say the only test, but I say like that. He brings that possibility, right? That danger factor, Dre. I think because he can box better than Valdez. I think he's a better boxer than Valdez with more power, obviously, because he had a heavier weight class. He a bigger guy than Valdez, right? So he do bring a different element of danger that Shakur is gonna have to be prepared for. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice do give Shakur a test. Yeah. Just not too much though, because I want to see young. I mean, I want to see the test, but I want to see just how special he is as a fighter, man. But salute to everybody pulling up for the second time around the clock, man. I've been going and I've been trying to make it to almost 8, but we almost J Hardcore will be, pardon me, I said Dre. J Hardcore will be on at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, man. And KO Monday, say Monday, KO will be on, I think, 8:30, right? KO, what's good, bro? How you feeling? I just want to fight Shakur Valdez one and no smoke. Right. Now, I seen your video, bro. I think I commented. I seen your video and I liked it and put a comment like I always do. I don't know why. Your shorts come up even when you do them. Like your videos, I actually get your notifications, bro. So YouTube know I rock with you already because they send me the notifications that I want to see nowadays. But I seen it and I think you made it. Damn, you made the point that that's a different element in this fight. I'm not going to say that nobody had confidence fighting Shakur, but nobody had this obvious confidence that De Los Santos is showing that he really wanted to fight him. So I think that's what makes it different. And that's what makes this fight fun because he got somebody that's really going to come to try to take what he got. And I think that makes the fight entertaining. But I do think 4 to 5 rounds in, I think it'll be, it could be fill out rounds, competitive. But I think after about 6, I think Shakur's pedigree settles in. I think he gets comfortable. And I think he picks up on tendencies. I think he figures De Los Santos out. And I think he just completely outclasses him and beat him up down the stretch a little bit in Shakur Stevenson fashion, right? That's what I think is going to happen, how he's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I think he will approach this fight strategically as he always do. He's going to be smart. He's going to fill him out. He said he want to see what his speed is like. Y'all go check out that joint on Top Rank Drop with him and Chad Johnson. It's a good little watch, man. Chad Johnson is a funny dude, man. He's a funny guy, but he said he want to see what his speed like. He's going to fill him out, and you're going to see, man. So I think, the pedigree will start to settle in at about 6 or so, and I think we'll start to see levels. And it is levels separation, and I think you'll see him winning this fight convincingly. He will be tested throughout the fight, I believe, because you got a guy in De Los Santos that's coming to fight, right? He want to fight. He's confident. He want to win. And he want to be the next Dominican star, like everybody say, right? So he going to bring it for sure. He going to bring it for sure. But I just don't think it's going to be enough on the night. I do think he's been used to setting his own pace in these last few fights. I think it's going to be unfamiliar territory when you in there with somebody that's not going to allow you to set your own pace and just punch on them. And I think fighting Joseph Adorno is not going to do you no favors when you get in there with Shakur, because that dude stood right there and was getting hammered on. Shakur gonna make you miss. He gonna make you pay. He gonna create. He gonna build that doubt. And I believe he will try to utilize these first few rounds to fill him out and then start to create that doubt. Start to make him second guess himself when he getting hit and can't hit a guy back flush, right? And I think when he swing big and miss, I think Shakur got to make him pay. You know what I'm saying? He really got to make him respect him in there. And I hope I did my homework right. I think De Los Santos really do like to slow down at about round 6. I've seen him do it in a couple of fights. The one fight he did lose is because I believe he tired out. And I noticed he set his own pace in the fight against Joseph Adorno, and he tapered down around the 6th round. I think that was a 10-round fight. So they got a 12-rounder. You slow down around 6, you're getting cooked for 6. I'm telling you, slow down at 6, you're going to get cooked for the next 6. So, and if you make it there, and I ain't saying Shakur some knockout puncher, but, you know, just speaking and listening to his coach speak and saying, you know, how sharp he's been looking in camp, you know, different tools and things been on point with Shakur. Said, you know, speaking to the people that said he might get stopped, he said, don't be surprised Shakur mess around and stop him. He said he ain't guaranteeing no stoppages and nothing like that, but he said don't be surprised if he put something on him. So we'll see. I don't know how tough De Los Santos is. I don't know really what to make of Shakur's punching power just yet at 35. I've seen the one fight live and in person. He dominated. It was impressive. I don't think he was just some big puncher or something all of a sudden, right? I just think the timing of the shots, punch placement, I do think he was a bit stronger at 35. And I hope he'll be even more settled in for this fight, so we could really try to gauge what his punching power was like with somebody that's, you know, credible, has been down before, has gotten back up. We're going to see. We're going to see how he's able to approach this fight. But I think we got a full card that's going to be solid, man. So I rock with it, man. Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie. I think whoever made the Vic and WC will have to back-to-back mandatories. Hopefully one of those will be Frank Martin. I like that. I like that thinking, Aisha. I like that. Shakur will make adjustments. He will. I think he just has the better IQ, skill for skill. I think he's the more elite fighter. He is the elite fighter out of the two. Doing it since he's about 5. I think his pedigree speak for itself, man. And he's been special through what would it be going on 3 weight classes. And like I said before, you can't name a ton of guys or a handful of guys that's 21 fights in, about to be a 3-division champ. So you got to be able to respect it, you know what I'm saying? Got to. And like he said, he believes Tank will fight him. I believe that as well. Hopefully we get that fight sooner than later. As soon as I'm able to see it is when I want to see it, you know what I'm saying? As soon as they can make it happen is when I want to see it, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Tank Davis for keeping people, you know, in the dark and doing it a certain way. He got that Floyd mystique to him where you never know what's good with Tank until he pop up, right, and make an announcement. But I think Teofimo has been doing some hating on the young Tank Davis, man. I think he's talking from 140 or that semi-retired place where it's safe. Speaking on Tank's level of opponents, he said he's only fighting at B level. And I got to steal this from cousin Thomas Morris. You know what I mean? If he's beating up only B level opposition, like Tommy said, then obviously he's higher level than the B level opponents that he's beating up, which will probably make him somewhere around A level, right? So I ain't mad at it, man. And I ain't never seen a fighter that's from 140 down that Tank Davis won't have a chance at beating. You just can't tell me one of them. And I know all the beasts from both weight classes. He got a chance to beat anybody, put him in the ring with. You know, win hands down. Don't like fights hands down. You know who's gonna win. You know why? I get that, but you know why you be known? We know that because it's what we expect from the talent of Shakur. You expecting some of these people, you expect them with the way people talk about them, you expect them to beat them. So you be feeling like they be shoe-ins, but upsets happen all the time. You know what I mean? Think about how many people thought Rayo. I thought Rayo was about to beat De Los Santos until he got smoked. You get what I'm saying? Until he got smoked. So I get it though. I get it. She goes on him so many times with guys. Man, pardon me, y'all. The guy's going to be beat up by the 6. I'm telling you, I think he's going to beat De Los Santos up. He might take him a few rounds to get into it, but he's going to do it. He's going to do what he do. Yeah, I do. Nah, what it is Dre, like, I just want y'all to understand something, right? Like, I know this is different because, you know, we in boxing where all people do is lie and they jazz stuff up for fighters. But you got to think this is a conversation where I'm pretty much like a fly on the wall. So this person doesn't even understand that I would come here and talk about this stuff. So they saying this stuff in confidence, and it's not like it's a secret, but he was being genuine. That was a genuine conversation. That was, you know, a guy understanding that, you know, you have real people out here that make real content and you want something real to be able to come tell people. So like the only thing I could say, what would y'all rather believe? You know, people draw up a rumor that he got hurt by a 140-pounder that most of y'all never even seen fight once. You get what I'm saying? Or would you believe that the coach like laughed at it and didn't even almost know the dude's name and referred to him as the Australian kid in the gym? Like, you really think that's the guy? So it's like, and then telling us that he spoke about other fighters as well, and then he got back to talking about what Core was doing and how he been looking in camp and different things. So what I'm saying to y'all, like, I guess y'all got to understand that everybody not going to come here to try to cap for a fighter, right? You got people that's going to give you genuine information because they know we really talk this boxing stuff every day. And I want to be able to bring back credible information, not stuff because it sound good for the fighter, right? So what I'm hearing is, like, you know, that never happened. It never even came close. And like I said, the story was him getting elbowed or something like that. And they said he got hurt in camp. And then they started pushing false narratives. So he said, yo, he's been very, very hard to hit in camp. Jab been on point. He in shape. Everything going well, man. He's sharp. He like how he looking, man. And he's confident as he's ever been. He said he think he going to show a lot of people something special on the fight night. Is what he said. So we're going to have to wait and see. Australian fighter could be the guy in the gym, though. That guy in the gym. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when I say that like that, when I refer to him, that's not no disrespect by saying the Australian fighter. He's just referring to him like he didn't even know what name they was talking about. Like, when he said it, that's how he connect to who they was talking about when they said the name Liam Parrow. He like, what? He started laughing. He said, that's what they pushing? He said, yeah, I seen somebody put that. He said, why would they put that out there? He just couldn't understand why somebody had put that out there and where they got it from. That's what he was like. Some people are in this sport. I know it's hard to believe that people are genuine when everybody seems like crabs in the barrel and they in it for their own selfish reasons. This is a guy that truly just wants to see the best for the fighters. And he can't provide that. He can't provide them with aid in that area if he's not being sincere and honest with them. You get what I'm saying? So if he's getting on a phone call and he's telling something untrue that just makes that fighter look good, he's doing that fighter a disservice. And that's not the type of person he is. From what I understand, he's genuine with this boxing stuff. Very genuine, like as genuine as they come and as credible as they come. And like I said, once this fight is over, I'm going to be looking to get this guy up here to interview him so y'all can hear. I'm going to try to have some good questions for him. And it's not like no Shakur Stevenson show, but I want him to tell me from his perspective what makes a fighter great, how long it takes, and all these different things. Like, so he can tell you he's worked with fighters like Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford as well. So you get what I'm saying? He been everywhere, bro, and he's well respected. And I hear he's a gem in the sport of boxing. So what I'm saying is, you can't have that kind of credibility and respect amongst these boxing circles if you're not a genuine dude. And by him, when somebody calls him up and talks to him and asks him a question, and I'm able to be privy to the conversation and listening in, you can hear how genuine this dude was with everything he was saying. Like, you know, as men, you know when somebody's just talking, man. We see it all the time in boxing, but you kind of get this feel when somebody being sincere and they truly letting you know, because they want to give you valid information that if you do speak on, you'll be speaking on the right stuff. So maybe y'all just have to wait till, Thursday to see what I'm talking about. But I got faith that he's going to pull his win off, man. If he don't, then I'll be here to shed a tear or two with y'all. You dig? I'll tell y'all this all the time. But Shakur is going to step a few dudes at 35. He might. He already got one under his belt. He got one, Thomas, so I'm with you, bro. And salute to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up for this long ass live for the second time around, man. Did some good Shakur stuff to Evan De Los Santos. Salute to my guy Part Twice. He putting it in the air, man. We gonna be smoking that De Los Santos pack Thursday. You did? And I heard it hit strong too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how strong that pack hit when we roll it up. But salute to boxing, man. That's a whole card. Salute to NAVARRETE, ROBSON, CONCEICAO, Quinton Randall, Brian Norman Jr. That's my sleeper fight. That's going to be a great fight. Tune in to Brian Norman Jr. and Quinton Randall. I'm telling you, good fight. I think the whole card is going to be good, and you got some more top-ranked, up-and-coming prospects. So, again, man, salute to boxing. And De Los Santos, Shakur said he's going to F you up for calling him Shakira Tweeterson. So, he said he's going to put hands on you, man. I expect to see that, man. But much love and appreciation to everybody pulling up to this second build, man. We're just going to keep rolling, man. Salute to my brother KO. I think he'll be on at 8:30 tonight. And J Hardcore will be on at 8 o'clock. And that'll be in just about 20 minutes or so. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Appreciate everybody in the super chat. Appreciate the support, man. Much love and appreciation to everybody. And we going to keep rolling, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 4. And we're going to keep building on this good old fight until it get here, man. So we building on fight week. Andrew Gray, Aisha, LaMarcus, Kyle Sports, my bros, the Queens, peace and blessings to everybody in the chat. Top Rankers loaded. The youngsters right. It's loaded. And I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. I like. Yeah, Abdullah Mason is nice, bro. Shakur KO's plus 300. That might be some good money, man. I don't know, but it might be risky. Yeah, seeing Mason. Yeah, Mason is nice. Mason is nice. But peace and blessings to everybody in the chat, man. Much love and appreciation to the family, man. Salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. And we out of here, family. Peace. I just seen that last comment. What you say? You talking about hardcore boxing news? I got you. Hold on, just give me a quick second while I do it, so you can know what I'm talking about. It's all good. I got you. I got you. Hold on, let me. I'm about to drop it right now instead. Appreciate you, Dre. Unc Dre's finest in the building. I'm just gonna drop this link and we out of here, y'all. I gotta drop hardcore. He'll be on in less than 20 minutes, y'all. And appreciate everybody that subs to the channel, that supports the grind. You know, we on this grind together. So salute to everybody, man. Salute to my guy AJ Dre Finest. Like that. Much love and appreciation too, bro, for checking out the good brother J Hardcore, and peace to the Queens. We out, y'all.